Yeah, I spit raps like a heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars, in fact I blast tasteful bars and packs. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise, now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce, I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new silver excuse, I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now, you're dead to me so peace out, remember you're discreet out, get ready for defeat now, I'm gonna make you bleed out, listen on repeat now and weed out all the weak now. Get up and make a change, don't remember yesterday, if you got something to say, speak your mind before your grave, cause your life is yours to save, ain't nobody gonna change, everybody stays the same, so be different, make a name,
like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, till it's over.
It's ridiculous, I'm spitting this meticulous and limitless, while others out there spitting shit got hits up on the charts and shit. I see why other artists quit, cause people don't reward good shit. They love to hate but hate to live, society you swing and miss. And honestly I get it, promise me you won't regret it, wasting energy, forget it, don't look back, go on and get it. Bite the bullet just a bit, bite your tongue and don't say shit, make your actions hard to miss, be a legend not a myth. Yeah. It's obnoxious that I'm conscious, rapping honest as promise, try to harness, as an artist stay modest, it's a long quest, I will not quit till 10,000 people going off when I drop this. I gotta make it now, swear to God I'm breaking out, swear to God I'll take a bow, stand the stage with the crowd, cause I got it figured out, I'm just honest and I'm loud, saying modest but I'm proud, no I never had a doubt.
Just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I march until it's over.
Welcome to Jam Promotions Three-Peat Supercard. It is the Season 3 finale. Thank you for joining us here. It is Friday the 13th, and I'm not making that up. I am the only JM. We're about to get this show started. I was expecting Donnie to be right by my side, but I don't know where he is right now. We're about to get into singles action. We got Travis Turner booked in a match with an unknown opponent thanks to Donnie Dumps, and I still have not found him, so I guess I'm going to have to do this by myself. And here we go, getting the Three-Peat Supercard underway. Here comes Travis Turner. Ended up joining the JM Promotions Saturday Night Showdown roster real late here in the season, but I guess it was just in time to join us here in East Rutherford, New Jersey at MetLife Stadium with this super event. For the first time, JM Promotions selling out an arena, folks. Travis Turner's going to open it up tonight, but we don't know who he's opening it up against. Once again, we'd like to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here on the Jam Pro 2K YouTube channel. If it's your first time watching, make sure you subscribe and turn those notifications on. Are you kidding me? Well, there's no wonder why Donnie's not next to me on commentary. This man booked himself into the opening match. Are you kidding me? Donnie Dumps booked himself against Travis Turner. And look at that t-shirt. He's trying to make Travis Turner just another member of the Donnie Dumps Kiss My Ass Club. And if it's your first time watching Jam Pro, that is our Executive Vice President. But he is also an active roster talent. So he's set to open up the show with Travis Turner. These two facing each other for the very first time in both of their careers. And here we go. What a way to start off three-peat. And look at the right hands, quickly countered by Donnie. Donnie gets whipped around, grabbed by Travis, and dropped into a backbreaker. Travis Turner trying to take control here early in the match, but a nice leg sweep by Donnie Dumps. Goes for the kick to the back, but misses. Travis Turner gets back to his feet, but gets caught with a couple elbows to the face, breaking out of the waist lock. Donnie gets kicked in the midsection, but it hits him with a jab. Now goes for the belly-to-belly, but Travis counts out of it, and then nails Donnie with a clothesline. Great back-and-forth action to start the match off, with Travis Turner now in control. Whipping the arm against the mat, now picking up Donnie Dumps slowly, putting him up on his shoulders in a Death Valley position. Drops him with a flapjack. Donnie goes face and chest first into the mat. And now Travis setting up Donnie Dumps for something. Donnie going against the ropes. Comes back and then walks into that elbow by Travis Turner. Travis Turner being impressive here to start this match, but wait, spoke too soon. And there goes Donnie Dumps working on the arm, and then walks into another elbow and then a cutter by Travis Turner. And Donnie wisely goes on the outside of the ring, but Travis Turner in hot pursuit and says, no thank you, we're bringing this back in the ring. You know, Donnie would feel more comfortable outside of it, and Travis Turner wants to be inside of it, as he's been dominating this matchup from the start. And then there's a great maneuver right there to drive Donnie Dumps face first into the mat. Travis Turner now going for the first pin of the matchup. 1, 2, and a kick out right after 2 by Donnie Dumps. And Travis Turner thought he was going to have it that early. And ironically, oh, there's a great snapmare right there. But wait, Donnie using the leg strength to push Travis right off of him. Now Travis wisely goes outside the ring, catches his breath, and then there's a big elbow strike, and now just drives Donnie Dumps into the mat. And now he's setting him up in the middle of the ring. What are we going to see here? Going for that leg. Oh, wait. Oh, we've seen Travis do this against Maniac Martin in his debut match. Great submission maneuver here. But wait, Donnie must have seen that same tape, using the same method to break out of it. You need a lot of abdominal strength there to lift yourself up in that position. Travis Turner just gets taken out with an uppercut. And Donnie Dumps, wait a second. Oh, here comes. Here comes that 450 standing. And that's a big man, very athletic. You wouldn't expect that out of Donnie Dumps, but he is very athletic. And now Travis Turner gets hit with the Luthi's press and followed by strikes. Donnie Dumps doing everything he can to try to get back in this matchup. There was a crazy onslaught of offense by Travis Turner in the beginning of the match, but now Donnie Dumps drops Travis on the top of his head. It's only a 1 count, though. And Donnie's surprised. He's been using that vertical drop pile driver a lot. Always loves to tell the crowd to shush. And then into a spinning neck breaker. Here's a pin attempt, 1. And a kick out after 1 again. And Donnie really thinks he was going to be able to put Travis Turner away early here. But it's obviously going to take a lot more than that. And now he's setting up Travis for something. Travis counters out of it. Kick to the midsection. Wait a second. Goes for the waist lock. But Donnie now elbowing his way out of it. And a big angle slam by Donnie Dumps right there to retake control of this match. And wait a second. There's a Seaside Heights from Donnie Dumps. Connects. Now picking Travis Turner up. Travis Turner once again reverses. Big shoulder thrust takedown. And now he's going on the offensive with a great submission hold. Got that chin lock there. And now Donnie needs to break out of it. And there's the strength advantage Donnie Dumps has. A little bulkier, a little stronger than Travis Turner. But wait a second. Travis Turner is showing his resiliency and his ring awareness. But wait, Donnie shows it once again, but now wait. Oh man, Donnie's stalking Travis. Travis is in trouble. And he's going right for the bottom. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3 right there, and Donnie Dumps does it. I think Donnie calls his variation of the rock bottom headliners, but this is a great matchup. This replay is brought to you by Crossface Pro. Make sure you check him out on Instagram at Crossface Pro. Travis Turner thought he was going to have it with that impaler early, but Donnie Dumps able to kick out. Here was that submission hold that Donnie Dumps and Presley able to counter out of. Not an easy move to get out of there. Here was the counter where I think Donnie was trying to end it early. Travis Turner showing his resilience. So did Donnie. So a little bit back and forth. There is the Seaside Heights by Donnie Dumps. Donnie Dumps ends it with headliners. And now he is celebrating with this East Rutherford, New Jersey crowd, making him feel right at home. And that is a way to kick off the night, folks. Well, we want to talk about mystery opponents. We got another one. So Megan May was originally scheduled to go against Snow Schmidt tonight. Snow Schmidt unfortunately asked for her release from JM Pro, so we granted her her wishes. So we had to sign a surprise guest, and not everyone's going to know who this is. But here is Megan May's opponent. And this is Oxley Bell. Now, a lot of people in the community might not know who Oxley Bell is, but for our die-hard JM Pro 2K fans, we think back of our small stint in Season 2, Oxley Bell was one of our top female talents in Season 2. She's coming back for one night only here to close out Season 3. Oxley Bell, welcome back to JM Promotions, set to go one-on-one with Megan May. And this is a big night for Megan May. She has had the worst run of luck in JM Promotions this season for her talent. She has done everything in her ability. She's put on some burners this year, but she was never able to get that victory. And tonight is her last chance. And I think the cards are in her favor. She's going against Oxley Bell, who hasn't been in a ring since Season 2. So it's been a long time for Oxley Bell to be in that squared circle. Megan May has had a lot of experience this season in JM Pro, on top of what she does at the Legacy Wrestling Academy. So here we go. Oxley Bell, Megan May for the first time ever. And it's only here in JM Promotions, and a great Russian leg sweep to start the match by Megan May. Megan May gets a collar and elbow tie-up, but right away takes over with the headlock takedown. And Megan May showing her freshness, showing her ability. Another collar elbow tie-up, and now got the wrist lock, cranking it. Uses the pressure onto the back knee to put Oxley down to a knee, and deep hold onto that shoulder now. And Megan May in complete control to start this match out. And a great arm drag on top of it. And Oxy Bell doesn't know what hit her. Megan May now gets whipped into the corner, but a drop kick to the lower back on top of it. Now a big elbow strike goes for the second one. Oxy Bell dodges out of it, and an Irish whip into the corner. Unbelievable. With the handspring, back elbow, but now Megan May cuts off Oxley and hits it with that crazy backbreaker. Oxley gets right up somehow. Kick to the midsection, but Oxley blocks the second one. And now we're going for a pump handle and drops her into a face buster or some sort of maneuver like that. I haven't seen that yet. And now Megan May getting dragged closer to the middle of the ring. Oxy Bell hits her with that shooting star headbutt. But Megan May comes to her feet, nails Oxley with a jawbreaker, followed by a single leg drop kick. Now Oxy Bell in a bad way, hanging on the outside of the apron, and then gets knocked off. And now Megan May is onto the top rope. High risk maneuver coming here, folks. And you got to think the luck Megan May has had this year, this is probably not the best idea. But no matter what, she goes for it and whiffs a full drop kick off the top rope onto the outside and completely missed. And somehow she just kicked Oxley in the midsection, but Oxley repays the favor. These women going back and forth on the outside. Now Megan May got Oxley up, and I don't even understand how. And now elbows to the face. Now Oxley got Megan May up. The ref's count has started. And there goes Megan May getting dropped onto the apron there. And the ref's count. He's trying to get these two women back in the ring to continue this matchup. Oxy Bell continues to stay on Megan May. And I think that drop kick off the top rope might have really just sealed the fate of Megan May at this point. Hook of the leg right here. It's all over. One. And a kick out after one. I don't know how Megan May is still in this matchup after a drop kick off the top rope that completely missed, and she just landed straight on her back. But now Megan May is in control. Great strike right to the face of Oxy Bell in the corner. Now Megan May is stalking Oxy Bell, setting her up, kick to the midsection, double arm, underhook, sit down, power bomb, one, and a kick out after one. Oxy Bell has had a lot of rest. I don't know how much training she has done for this matchup, but she's definitely shown off her resiliency. It's still there. Series of leg strikes, followed up by the kill shot. Now got Megan May by the legs, and there she goes, round and round the world. Megan May visiting every continent on the planet and then getting tossed in the middle of the ring like a rag doll. Oxley Bell in complete control, and the crowd here in East Rutherford, New Jersey is loving it. There's a great takedown, nip up. Wait a second, atomic drop. Oxley Bell with a body slam. But wait, Megan May gets right to her feet. Front headlock, snap suplex by Megan May. Trying to get back in it. Trying to get the crowd back on her side as she gets excited. But once again, Megan May going to the top rope. I don't know if this is going to pay off. And she misses the drop kick off the top again. But quickly, Oxley misses a knee strike. Able to counter back with an uppercut. And another strike to the face. Wait a second. Here comes Oxley. She dives under the middle and bottom rope and just takes down Megan May on the outside. Oxley Bell coming back to JM Pro, and it's like she's never even left. Wait, Megan May trying to taunt to the crowd, but that just wasted time. Twist of fate by Oxley Bell. 1, 2, 3 right there. Unbelievable. Oxley Bell just defeated Megan May in her first match back in almost a full year. Megan May has gone the entire Season 3 without a win. Unbelievable. Here's your replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. If you haven't checked them out and all their gear, make sure you go on Instagram and add at Crossface Pro. There's that sit-down powerbomb attack that goes. Mega Man finally came away with a win, but this was the flurry of strikes Oxy Bell came back with. And then swinging Mega Man around the world really disoriented her. And unbelievable. Oxley makes her return to JM Promotions here on the Season 3 finale three-peat. Unbelievable. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we got Wade Franklin versus the Outcast, a Friday night live.
I spit raps like a heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and pass. I back up my actions, back don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word and act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being joined by the Don of the Dump himself, Donnie Dumps. Welcome to the commentary booth.
You're talking to a winner.
I was surprised you weren't here when we started the show. I couldn't find you. And now all of a sudden, you book yourself against Travis Turner, which I'm not going to lie, Donnie, at the beginning of that match, it didn't look good for you.
Oh, yeah, it didn't look good for me. I was confident the whole time. I was going to get out of there with a victory. Forget about it. This is a supercar, you know what I mean? Thanks had to start it off right.
Well, we're continuing with the supercar. Donnie, I'll be ready to get down to business. Because here's Wade Franklin in the ring. He's set for singles action against this man right here, a member of the Excellence. Here comes the Outcast.
I'm always ready for business. Everybody knows that. You saw it earlier. But anyway, here comes the Outcast. Yeah, this is a Friday night matchup, too. The Outcast versus Wade Franklin. Never before seen on JM Promotions.
Well, here we go. I'm not going to lie, Donnie, they faced each other before, just not in a singles match like we're seeing tonight. So they really get the chance to put their hands on each other for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was talking about. The singles matches, you're mano-a-mano, one-on-one, you know what I mean? Forget about it. Now you can see which one's greater.
The Outcast, he's had an awesome influence here in the JM Pro locker room, especially on Friday Night Live. And his experience in this community really helps the rest of the boys in the back try to get themselves better. But another man with a great mind for the business, he's going one-on-one with, and right away, able to go for almost a Hurricane Rana, but able to launch himself into a sunset flip over the top. And now he's throwing headbutts at Wade Franklin, but Wade Franklin throws the Outcast into the corner, Irish whip into the opposite corner, follows it up with a clothesline. And now Outcast on the ground, but catches the kick attempt of Wade Franklin, hits it with a dragon screw leg takedown. Kicks Wade Franklin in the chest, and now just slamming his head against the mat.
Yeah, Outcast in control right now. And Wade Franklin a couple weeks ago lost the match because he was dancing around a little too much. I forget about it.
Well, here we go. Now Outcast working on the wrist and hand of Wade Franklin, brings him to his feet. Irish whip, and just powers him over to the top rope, and Outcast just flaunting to this crowd right after, letting him know that he feels dominant in this matchup here. It is Friday the 13th. We're at the three-peat supercard, the season finale here for us in JM Pro. I am your CEO, the only JM, alongside my commentary partner, the executive vice president, Donnie Dumps, and now Wade Franklin tries to regain control of this matchup, Donnie.
Yeah, Wade Franklin trying to get some control in this match, you know what I mean? Forget about it. He hasn't had any offense thus far, really.
He slides into the ring. Now Wade club to the back, get him against the ropes. And now Wade Franklin using the ropes to his advantage. Wait, no, sets him up on the apron. Nope, now he's going to balance it on that top rope and then just rips his face into the mat. But quickly, the Outcast, the back elbow, goes to the clothesline. It's ducked and countered by Wade Franklin into a body slam. But a quick knee strike to the head by Outcast and a straight kick to the face.
Oh, the Outcast setting him up right now. He's stalking him. What's he got in store?
Goes to the cutter. Wade Franklin able to counter into a spear.
Oh, that could be it right there. Could be over.
Look at the leg right there. 1, 2, and almost a 3 count, Donnie. That was so close.
It was close. Maybe if the drunk referee was in position, he would have had 3 right there.
He's bringing up Outcast to his feet. Outcast counters with an arm drag. Goes to the right hand. Countered by Wade Franklin with a punch to the gut, followed by a clothesline. Now Outcast in trouble, but tries to bring him back to his feet. Outcast counters with a jawbreaker, followed with a clothesline of his own.
Yeah, Outcast back in control of this match. And now he got Wade Franklin in a hole right now.
It's like he's pinching the trap muscle of Wade Franklin, who gets aggravated. Gets the leg sweep, kick to the chest by Wade Franklin, retakes control of the matchup. And here we go. We saw this weeks ago, and this cost him a matchup against Chris Malenko. Now, look at him taunt behind the back of Outcast, but quickly takes him back down. And another. And there's a sling blade.
They're dancing around again, but he's got to be careful. It could cost him again.
And quickly, Wade Franklin back in control, dropping the knee on the back of the neck, adding his body weight as pressure as he taunts to this crowd. The cockiness, the arrogance of Wade Franklin quickly met with a forearm shot by the Outcast. Outcast just follows it up with right hand strikes. Wait a second. Countered by Wade Franklin, who ends up kicking Outcast right in the abdominals.
Now Wade Franklin sent him up for another spear.
And there's a quick takedown by Wade Franklin. Look at the leg right here. 1, 2, and a kick out right after 2.
I thought it was over right there. Hit him with a second spear, but the Outcast not finished yet. Wade Franklin getting back to his feet.
Oh, but a counter by Outcast. But then walks into a STO by Wade Franklin. Unbelievable. Quickly countered by Outcast into a shoulder block, though. And now smashing the back of the head of Wade Franklin against the mat. Dragging him away from the ropes, repositioning him, and driving that heel of his with all the body weight he can put upon his knee into the gut of Wade Franklin. Brings him back to his feet. Wait, pump handle. And then drops the back of the head of Wade Franklin on his knee.
Outcast in control of his match, looking for a victory right here. 2. No. Oh, he only got 2.
A kick out by Wade Franklin. Outcast thought he had him right there. And now they're both men back to their feet. Back elbow counter. Into a belly-to-belly. Wade Franklin retakes control. But the veteran Outcast rolls to the outside of the ring, knowing that Wade can't win it out there.
Yeah, Wade Franklin in control of this match. Outcast getting out of there so he didn't get pinned. He's in trouble here, though.
And there's almost a choke slam or a modified STO by the throat, whatever you want to call it. And another spear. Wade Franklin is trying to really just punish the rib cage of the Outcast into a pin. 1, 2, and almost a 3 count. And the Outcast shows his resiliency.
Yeah, he's showing a lot of resiliency right now. He's already took 3 spears, and somehow he kicked out all 3 of them. With Wade Franklin back on the offensive again.
And a big clothesline to knock the Outcast down onto the mat. Outcast brought back to his feet, just get knocked down again. That shoulder thrust really took a lot of energy out of Wade Franklin. And now the referee checks if the Outcast can even continue the matchup.
Yeah, he checked him, but Outcast continuing the match anyway. Might be a bad decision. But oh, wait a minute. Outcast with a reversal.
Chokeslam attempt to the Outcast. Countered by Outcast, but then finally hit with a 4th spear. Wade Franklin, another pin attempt after the spear. 1, 2, 3 right there, Wade Franklin.
That's it. It's over.
Wade Franklin comes away with the victory in the Season 3 finale here in JM Promotions, the 3-peat Supercard.
Yeah, 4 spears later, and Wade Franklin has his hand raised in victory after the 3 count. Outcast put up a big fight, put up a hell of a fight tonight, but just came a little bit short in the season finale.
And here's some of the highlights in the Crossface Pro replay. Brought to you by Crossface Pro. If you haven't seen them yet, make sure you go on Instagram and you follow them at Crossface Pro. And there you see Wade Franklin dragging the Outcast in the middle of the ring. Referee goes to the count and there's a kick out there, close call. Wade Franklin follows up with that shoulder thrust later in the match that took a lot of breath out of him. In the end, it was really just another spear, Donnie, that gave Wade Franklin his win.
He hit him with that floor spear, and that was all she wrote. He must have broke a couple of ribs from Outcast. Outcast on the outside, not looking too good.
Well, here's news the Jam Pro world. We found this out just before this show. Hannibal and JJ Ramirez, formerly members of Disturbia, are no longer together as the same group. So you know how we like to poke the bear, Donnie. We figured we put Hannibal one-on-one with JJ Ramirez tonight.
I'm glad we did. The fans are glad we did. And most importantly, Hannibal's glad we did because he said that he's going to prove who was the best member of Disturbia tonight. Forget about it.
Well, speaking of the man, here he comes. Fresh through the curtain. And appropriately wearing that mask, Donnie. Here on THREEPEAT. Friday the 13th. Rocking the hockey mask. This is Hannibal.
Look at the people in Jersey that all came out today for the show. Nearly 75,000 plus in the building. Forget about it. Personal count. Here comes Hannibal. He's got the mask on. Jason Voorhees representing Friday the 13th. The three-piece super card. This is one of the biggest events of the year, and it's going down East Rutherford, New Jersey. I couldn't even be any happier.
Well, Donnie, you were here earlier. I was actually calling your matchup when I said it, but this is the biggest show we've had in Jam Promotions history. We have never done a show this big. So, this is history for these gentlemen.
Yeah, it's history. It's history in every match tonight. This is a super card, the biggest card we've ever seen in Jam Promotions ever, of all time. Everybody needs to bring their A game tonight.
Well, speaking of A game, here comes a man that wishes he was in a different position here tonight. Because in our main event, Donnie, we have Christian Maniac taking on the world champion, Jay Omega. And here comes the man that used to hold that championship. Here comes JJ Ramirez.
Here comes JJ Ramirez, the former heavyweight champion. The former. I know he's not in the spot he wants to be. A little bit of slide the last few weeks. We'll see if he can change it around tonight, pick up a victory, and end the season off with a win.
And this is a great match, folks. These are two men that were allies throughout the entire season 3. For the first time, you're going to see these two go head-to-head, no longer being a part of the same faction.
Yeah, there's no allies tonight in this match. There's no love lost in this match tonight. This could be one of the best matches of the card. These men have been in the same group, same stable together all season. But now separated, we're going to see what they can do on their own.
And JJ Ramirez has always been one of the guys that wanted to be very theatrical when he makes his way to the ring. Where his former stablemate, Hannibal, is very cut and dry. This man is a workhorse. He goes to the ring and does his job and doesn't complain. And that's a very admirable feature out of Hannibal.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that because I had the same features myself. I don't want to brag or anything, but forget about it.
Here we go. Collar elbow tie-up. Hannibal gets the waist lock advantage. Goes for a German. No, wait. just a quick rear waist lock takedown, and he tosses JJ around like a rag doll. Follows it up with an uppercut. Goes for a Hurricane Rana, but then JJ reverses it into a powerbomb. Quick counter by Hannibal. A punch to the gut. Gets back to his feet. Goes for the leg strike. Goes for another Hurricane Rana, but another powerbomb. And there's a Luthi's press. We saw you do that earlier tonight, Donnie.
That's right, yeah. It's nothing like just jumping on somebody, start beating their head in with your hands. You ain't forget about it.
European uppercut by JJ Ramirez, but then a quick shoulder thrust into a spear to JJ. We saw plenty of spears last match, Donnie, and it looks like it's going to continue throughout the night.
Yeah, these two men know each other well. These two men, like I said, were in the same stable all season long.
Headliners, Seaside Heights, that's what you call it, Donnie, but only a 1 count. And that was after the sling blade. And you can see JJ Ramirez going on the offensive.
Look on his trunks. Look on JJ Ramirez's trunk, paying homage to Donnie Dunks, but Seaside Heights on his trunks.
Well, that's what you see. Hannibal fighting back. Kick to the midsection. Another kick to the midsection. Off the rope. Oh, there's that backbreaker that Hannibal loves so much. And that's put plenty of people away. Will it put up his favorite?
It's over.
His former stablemate away. 2. A kick out right at 2.
I thought he was finished right there. I thought Hannibal had it in the bag. Forget about it. He just needs to keep working on the offense. He's in firm control right now.
And he's going to the mat, Donnie. He feels more comfortable there. And there's a great chin lock, torquing the neck of JJ before he lets go of the hold. Brings JJ to his feet. Irish whip into the corner. And spears him into the corner. Backflips and another one. And now he's in full control of JJ in that corner. JJ Ramirez is in trouble. Hannibal in full control.
Yeah, it's not the first time this week JJ Ramirez has been in trouble. The other day he hit me up, you need to get in the headliners. You know, I had to go over there and help him out. Forget about it.
Well, there's a quick pin attempt, and it failed. Hannibal hoping for a better result. As he tries to set JJ Ramirez up, you're not sure for what. Now we see Hannibal on the outside of the apron.
He's just playing games with him right now.
But JJ gets to his feet, springboards himself over the top rope, hits him with a DDT on the apron. Now they're both on the outside.
They're both on the outside right now. With Hannibal back on his feet, trying to get back in control of this match.
But a kick to the midsection by JJ Ramirez. But then Hannibal blocks the right hand. And then walks into a fireman's carry takedown. And now a front headlock to pick Hannibal back up and throw him back into the ring as the ref gets to the count of 3. And now both men back in the ring. JJ Ramirez Irish whips Hannibal into the corner. Now he's repositioning him. What are we going to see here? And he throws him back onto the outside of the ring. JJ goes to the opposite side. And he just dove through the middle and bottom turnbuckle. Hits Hannibal with a tornado DDT as the ref's count starts.
Yeah, it's not looking too good right now, but Hannibal back on his feet yet again, showing his resiliency.
But he's sleeping. Gets that guillotine by JJ from the outside. JJ back in the ring. Great back body drop.
JJ Ramirez now in control of this match. Not looking good for Hannibal.
Hook in the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Hannibal this time.
Hannibal kicking out at 2, but JJ Ramirez back on the offensive.
Right hand by Hannibal. Hannibal from behind this time. Omega driver by Hannibal. Is he going to pin him?
It's over.
Yes, he is. 1, 2, and a kick out right after 2. And that is a move that has been the nail in the coffin. Oh, and look at Hannibal.
Suck it.
Hannibal, like you said, Donnie, no love lost in this match tonight.
I'm telling you, I interviewed Hannibal earlier today, and he told me that he has to win this match. A victory is a must tonight. It'd be his biggest victory thus far in the whole season.
And there's a great clothesline. JJ down. JJ gets back to his feet. Hits him with a jawbreaker, though. Right hand. And wait. Ripcord. Knee strike. And Hannibal just folds down to the mat. And here's a hook at the leg now by JJ. 1, 2, and a kick out right at 2. JJ can't believe it.
Yeah, he needs to stop thinking about it, have a short-term memory, and get back on the offensive. But now Hannibal's back on his feet.
Comes back with an STO. Quick takedown. And wait a second. Oh, Hannibal's setting up in the corner. Oh, Hannibal's setting up in the corner. Goes for the straight kick, the kill shot, but then it gets dodged by JJ. But then JJ walks into another STO.
Oh, now he's pulling him towards the center of the mat. Smacking his arm right against the mat. Going up top.
And there comes Hannibal. He's setting up for a high-risk maneuver. Wait, a nip-up by JJ. But then again, Hannibal still hits the blockbuster off the top rope.
Yeah, he hit him with the blockbuster off the top rope. It's not looking good for JJ right now.
Drops that knee onto the chest cavity. Drives it into the mat. JJ in a bad way right now. He needs some sort of momentum to recapture this matchup. Death Valley maneuver. Reversed into a reverse DDT by JJ Ramirez. He needed that.
Yeah, he needed that desperately. And now he's stalking Hannibal. He's about to pick him up for something. Uh-oh.
Drives him head first into the mat. Unbelievable maneuver.
Now he's pulling towards the center of the ring, away from those ropes. Trying to get the 3 count.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3 right there, JJ. JJ Ramirez defeats Hannibal in the Season 3 finale here on the Three-Peat Supercard.
As you see on the replay, brought to you by Crossface Pro. JJ Ramirez and Hannibal going back and forth the whole time. But in the end, JJ Ramirez picks up the victory, ending his mini losing streak and ending the season with a victory.
There was that Omega driver. There goes that ripcord knee strike. I thought that was the end. But regardless, JJ Ramirez defeats Hannibal here tonight.
JJ Ramirez celebrating a victory over his old friend, and maybe next season his new nemesis, Hannibal.
Well, we're gonna move on, Donnie. What do we got coming up next?
And coming up next, we got Ember Gray versus Ash Steel, former stablemates.
That's true.
There's gonna be a lot of tension in this match. It's gonna be a good matchup. One of the matches I've been waiting for on this card. Forget about it.
2 former members of the Suicide Syndicate going one-on-one here on Jam Pro 3P. Well, here we go, Donnie. Singles action for the women's division here in Jam Promotions. You got Ember Gray taking on Ash Steel.
It's going to be a great matchup. Ember Gray from Friday nights, Ash Steel from Saturdays. And former Suicide Syndicate members can't wait to get in that ring tonight. Get their hands on each other. It's a match in the making we've been waiting for weeks.
Honestly, Donnie, I can't even lie. This type of match, I think I'm going to need a beer for. You're going to need to get your beer boy ready.
Oh, he's already on it. He's already over there doing that. I ain't forget about it. I don't keep him coming all night. It's a supercard.
And here we go. And Donnie, I gotta say, Ash Steel's been one of the most impressive and victorious women's talent we have here in Jam Pro.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I drafted her Saturday night. I didn't forget about it. And she's paid dividends thus far. Picked up a couple victories. She's going to try to finish the season off with yet another one tonight against Ember Gray. Matter of fact, she guaranteed to me that she was going to be victorious tonight.
Well, we'll see what happens. This is 2 former stablemates, 2 individuals that know each other very well. On top of that, 2 veterans in this business.
Yeah, they know each other very well. Both veterans in this business, but we're gonna see which one knows the other one better. But forget about it. It's gonna be a great matchup. I can't wait. Let's ring the bell. Let's get this going.
this East Rutherford crowd here in MetLife loving Ash Steel.
About 85,000 strong here tonight. Forget about it.
And here we go. Bell is wrong. Collar elbow tie up. Quick headlock. Overhead takedown by Ash Steel. Big cheap shot on the way up. But now a headlock overtake by Ember. But Ember gets backed into the corner. Against the ropes. Leapfrog. Leapfrog again. Into another collar elbow tie up. Kick to the midsection by Ember. And then a spear of her own. And Donnie, is that 3 matches straight?
Yeah, it's 3 matches straight. I've seen a spear. I've seen a lot of spears tonight. But forget about it. I mean, she's got a long way to go. This match just started.
And back-to-back dragon leg screw takedowns by these 2 women. There's another one, Donnie. And these women are relentless. They both know each other so well. Another counter. Now Ember takes control of the match. Ash Steel coming off the mat. Kick to the head. Big forearm shot under the leg. That's a pump handle into a face buster right there.
Amber Gray in early control, but Ash Steel back on her feet.
And then goes into an unbelievable tilt-a-whirl tornado DDT.
Yeah, hit her with a DDT and now just smashing that knee into her throat. She's in control, picks her up, but Ember Gray comes back with an uppercut. Oh, kick to the head.
Now a Death Valley maneuver. Wait, reverse by Ash Steel into the reverse DDT.
Yeah, Ash Steel saw that one coming. And now she's looking to pick her up. Oh, look at that strength.
And I think she used Ember's hair against her, Donnie. Into a pin attempt, but a kick out at 2.
Yeah, you do anything you can to win. You try to use any part of the body of your opponent that you can't damage anything.
And Ash Steel now staying in control. Now just stomping out Ember Gray. Kicks to the face. Bringing her back to the mat. Now she's going to rear wrist lock. And then grabbing the opposite arm. Messing with the wrist on that arm. Puts all of her body weight right into the center of the back of Ember Gray.
Yeah, Steel trying to break her down right now. Working on those arms.
But a quick counter drop toe hold by Ember Gray. Ember Gray back to her feet. Follows it up with a forearm shot. Into a great maneuver right there. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2.
Yeah, that was close.
After that Olympic slam, Donnie, we saw your variation of it earlier tonight. Ember Gray puts her spin on it and then goes for the cutter, countered by Ash Steel. Ash Steel with a front flip Hurricane Rana that just took Ember Gray out of this game.
Yeah, now Ember Gray in the corner, now on the rope, not looking good right now.
Drops a leg drop on the back of the neck of Ember Gray. Ember Gray gets to her feet. Hits Ash Steel with a jawbreaker. And then unbelievable hip takedown. But an uppercut by Ash Steel. Ash Steel Irish whips Ember into the corner. Hits her in the lower back with the drop kick.
And Ash Steel now going to bring her back over to the ropes. And just toss her right off of him.
And there's a guillotine drop. 1. Kick out at 1, no Donnie.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot more than that to try to get a 3 count. Ash Steel, though, I think she's just playing mind games with Ember Gray right now. With Ember Gray getting back on the offensive.
Ember Gray goes for a body slam, countered by Ash Steel, pushes her off, her kick to the midsection, and then drops Ember Gray face first onto the top of the knee. And there's a hook in the leg, but a rope break. Ember Gray wisely knowing where she is in the ring, but wait, off the rope. Here comes Ash Steel, big kick to the head, into a neck breaker.
Yeah, and Ash Steel in firm control right now. Picking up Ember Gray, what she got in mind right here. Oh, look at this.
Oh my God! Drives the back of the neck of Ember Gray into the mat.
Yeah, just stalking her now. I don't know how Ember Gray's on her feet.
Another one of those maneuvers where he drives the knee right into the face. 1, 2. Oh my God, almost a 3 count.
Almost a 3 count, but Ash Steel not thinking about it. She's staying on the offensive. Smart move.
And she is literally just presenting an onslaught of offense. Ember Gray in a lot of trouble. Now getting propped up into the corner. Oh, wait a second. She's in the trio low position. What's she gonna? Oh my God, Donnie!
That's it. It's over. You stomped her right out.
2! Kick out right after 2.
I can't believe she kicked out of that. The resiliency of Ember Gray showing right now. And Ash Steel. Oh, she just gets hit right in the face with a knee.
And now brought back to her feet. And now an exchange of blows. Ash Steel taking control. Irish whipping Ember against the ropes. Ember comes back and it's hit with a spear again.
Gets hit. There's another spear. I think that's number 5 or 6 on tonight. And she just hits her with a splash. Stomping on her.
Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. And that's a Rings of Saturn.
Oh, she could tap out. But no, she gets out of it.
Ember Gray able to counter out of it. But Ember Gray against the ropes. Irish whip again. Unbelievable cutter by Ash Steel. Both women are down.
Ash Steel needs to get on top of her opponent and get the pin. She's slow to get up herself right now. She might have done more damage to herself than she did to Ember Gray.
Ember Gray fights back. European uppercut. Walks into an Ash Steel arm drag. The counters to the right hand. Goes to the body slam. Reversed by Ash Steel into another reverse DDT. And now stalking Ember Gray as she gets to her feet. Kick to the midsection. Drives her face first onto the knee. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Oh my God, Ember Gray kicks out. This is probably a match that is stealing the show thus far tonight.
Yeah, besides the Donnie Dumps match, this match has been up there with the best matches of the card thus far.
Olympic slam by Ember Gray. Look at the leg. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, another near fall. Ash Steel kicks out right before the count of 3.
Yeah, Ash Steel not done yet. She's back on her feet.
Great
drop kick.
Oh wait, misses, I think. Ember Gray acting like he didn't even phase her. Hurricane Rana though, into the corner. Ember Gray in control now. Drops with a great spine buster there. Wait a second, grabbing her by the legs. We saw this earlier tonight. And there's the big swing coming from Ember Gray.
Oh, she's doing the swing, trying to make her opponent dizzy. She's making me dizzy just looking at it right now. Forget about it.
All the blood in Ash Steel's body rushing to her head. Thanks to Ember Gray after that. Brings her back to her feet. Hits her with a clothesline. A second. Ducks Ash's clothesline. Hits her with a super kick. Ash Steel is down.
Steel not in a good way.
Well, wait. Counters the right hand with a forearm shot. Irish whips Ember into the corner. Goes to the leg strike but misses. Ember dodges out of the corner just in time. And now, wait a second. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Ember dropping the back of the neck onto the knee. Ember with a great high impact maneuver right there. From behind, another Olympic slam. And that's going to be it. Can she go on top for the pin? She's not. She's picking her up.
She wants to inflict more damage right now. Not finished with her.
Wait a second. There's that shooting star headbutt. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2.
And that was close after that headbutt. I thought it was over right there. But Ember Gray got her in a hold, trying to choke her out.
Going for the submission. Ash Steel by tap. No, she's fighting out with everything she's got. Knees to the face. Follows it up with a modified sling blade. And wait, she's backing off of Ember. The ref is checking if Ember can still continue.
Yeah, the ref checking on her right now. But Ash Steel doesn't care. She goes right back to her. But Ember Gray
fighting back with European uppercuts. Another spine buster by Ember Gray. But look at the leg strength coming from Ash Steel.
Ember Gray trying to get up to her feet. And Ash Steel goes for another one. You hit her again with the code breaker. And 1, 2, 3.
Ash Steel just steals this win. Ember Gray was in control for the majority of this matchup. Here comes your replay, brought to you by Crossface Pro.
Ash Steel in the end picking up the victory. It was a hard-fought battle by both ladies. Both women tonight put in, this could be the best match of the card. It has been thus far. But in the end, Ash Steel could come through with the win to finish off season 3.
This match, in my opinion, has literally stole this show to this point. And we're it's still early in this show, Donnie. I mean, it's still daylight out right now. Wait till we get to the main events. But what a matchup between Ember Gray and Ash Steel. Congratulations to both these women. They put on a burner, but congratulations to Ash Steel for getting the win.
Yeah, congratulations to Ash Steel on getting the win. But coming up next, we have Colin Gomez versus Maniac Martin. The match to see who is the true prodigal son of JM Promotions. Forget about it.
These men have faced each other before, Donnie, back in season 1 multiple times. And Colin Gomez always fell short to Maniac Martin, who back then was the reigning heavyweight champion. So I'm sure Colin coming out here tonight, he's got quite a chip on his shoulder to get a victory over Maniac Martin.
Yeah, he should have one on his shoulder tonight. He is winless against Maniac Martin in JM Promotions history. And tonight he's trying to change history and trying to pick up a victory tonight against Maniac Martin. Here it comes right now. East Rutherford crowd on their feet.
And here we go. This is a season 1 classic between two JM Pro originals. And Donnie, look at Colin repping his old school season 1 gear. He knew what was at stake tonight.
Yeah, he changed the gear up. Just a throwback. See if it helps him out. Didn't with the throwback. Yeah, I didn't forget about it. But hey, tonight could be different. We're in New Jersey. One of the greatest places on earth where anything can happen.
And I'm not sure what type of venues Colin has performed in before, but this is the biggest venue Maniac Martin has ever performed in before. So what do you think that is experience-wise? Colin might not see this as extra pressure, or Maniac might.
I think Colin has pressure of his own, but in a different way. Maniac Martin, he's just going to soak in the East Rutherford crowd. I think once he does, he's going to be going right in there, all business, trying to pick up yet another victory against Colin. Forget about it.
Well, Colin seems ready to get this on, get this over with. Feel the maniacism. That only means one thing, Donnie.
Oh, here comes Maniac Martin coming out to the arena. Look at 75,000 people out here tonight. Let's see if Maniac Martin's going to soak it all in. Try to pick up this victory.
And this is going to be a high-pressure situation, and here he comes. And for the first time, he is repping his old-school biker style. Not the plain black ones we remember from season 1, Donnie, but still, we've seen him wearing tights all year.
Yeah, he decided to switch it up a little bit tonight. A little bit of a throwback. Yeah, it's not the plain black tights, but hey, make a little bit more money now, so I guess he wanted to splurge a little bit. Forget about it.
It might not be appropriate for season 1 throwback, but it's definitely appropriate for the venue we're in tonight, because this is Friday the 13th. This is THREEPEAT. This is the end of season 3. So he wanted to go out with a bang.
On the Supercard, the greatest pay-per-view of all time, and the greatest stadium of all time.
And we don't even know who has a home game this weekend, folks. It might be the Jets or the Giants. I don't even know who's performing in here this Sunday.
Well, either way, it's probably going to be a loss. I mean, forget about it.
Donnie, aren't you from here?
Yeah, but I mean, I know what to expect. You know, forget about it. We're watching this movie. Forget about it. Let's get back to the match.
Well, a Colorado tie-up, and Maniac putting pressure to Colin in the middle, in the corner. And a quick strike, sorry. Colorado tie up again. And now, talking at the elbow there, going under into a rear wrist lock, pushes Colin off him, turns the back around into a backdrop. And Maniac just toying with Colin to start this matchup. Kick to the back that just infuriates Colin, who comes back with a tilt-a-whirl tornado DDT. Goes with a leg strike to the lower back. Goes to the waist lock, reverses Maniac's waist lock. Maniac reverses the rear strike into a roll-through clothesline. And now Colin trying to get back to his feet. Maniac grabs him by the back of the neck, smashes him head first into the corner, followed by a leg strike. Irish whip into the corner, past the referee, back elbow smash by Maniac.
Yeah, Maniac in control early right now, but Colin just reverses him, gets back on his feet, hits him right in the face with his knees.
That was a big boot to the face, not even a knee. Maniac comes back with a similar counter. But then there's a code breaker by Colin, but then gets kicked in the face by Maniac. Maniac just trying to say the end is near. This crowd is on fire. And a clothesline knocking Colin onto the outside. Maniac now hops to the outside, goes for the maneuver off the top rope to the outside and misses.
Yeah, he went up on the top. He crashed and burned, trying to get to his feet here, and does.
But a guillotine, quickly taking advantage of the situation. Maniac gets back in control. Back elbow, kick to the midsection, goes to the roundhouse, connects with the second attempt, hook of the leg, one, and a kick out after one. Maniac can't believe it, but I know for one thing, it's going to take a lot more to get Colin Gomez's shoulders down on the mat for a 1-2-3.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot more than that. And Maniac trying to work on that arm. He's trying to make him tap out here.
He's not even trying to go for the 1-2-3, Donnie.
Nah, I think he wants to try to break that arm. I mean, forget about it. It's a good strategy.
Maniac staying on his regular game plan. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Goes to the pin after the submission, hoping that was going to wear him down. But that is one thing about Maniac Martin you need to worry about. He will always go for your wins. He will try to get you in a situation where you have to tap out. You don't look out for your arms. You look out for your legs. But Maniac needs to look out for his head after that great nip-up enziguri by Colin Gomez.
Colin Gomez finally showing some life, trying to go for a quick pin.
1, kick out at 1.
And barely even getting a 1 count. I don't know why he's so surprised. He's get some more offense in there. He needs to get some more maneuvers.
These men have known each other for so long. Early in their careers, they faced each other multiple times. We saw this earlier. Dives between the middle and bottom rope into a tornado DDT. Maniac now just wobbly on his feet. Wait, dodges the jab and hits Colin with a drop kick right there.
And Colin get hit with a drop kick, and now Maniac try to kick him again, but Colin with the reversal.
Oh, with a counter of his own by Maniac. Maniac Martin gets kicked to the midsection by Colin now. And then Colin finally decides to go back in the ring. And wait, catches Maniac off guard with a Northern Lights suplex bridge. Ends up turning it around into a vertical. Unbelievable show of strength by Colin.
And now Colin with the clothesline, another clothesline. Colin in control here.
Maniac in a bad way in that corner. Colin got him up in a Death Valley position. Death Valley by Colin.
And with the Death Valley driver, now he's going to the top rope. Gotta be careful though, you might crash and burn going up there. And
goes to the frog splash, catches nothing but the knees of Maniac Martin, who gets him in the Maniac armbar.
Gets him into another armbar here, trying to just rip that arm off its sockets.
Trying to snap him at the elbow and dislocate that shoulder. That armbar is so vicious, but Maniac gets taken down by Colin with that knee strike. And now, Maniac's busted open, Donnie.
Yeah, Maniac busted open, blood pouring out of his head right now, and Colin knows it, going for the victory right here.
2! Kick out right after the 2 count.
Yeah, it's close count right there. The Maniac somehow back on his feet with blood gushing out of his head. And he's celebrating to the crowd, trying to get some momentum, trying to get some energy.
This man is fired up. In another arm bar. Here's another arm bar.
He got the rope.
Luckily, Colin able to get the rope there. Maniac has obviously got one thing on his mind, and that's to make Colin tap. Colin hits Maniac with another leg strike. That was like a modified super kick, but off the top rope, he's trying to go for it. Oh, he's waiting for Maniac to stand up. He doesn't want him on the mat. He wants him on his feet. And goes to the clothesline and only gets a piece of it.
Yeah, he went up to the top and barely got a piece of it, and now he's trying to go over, crawl over for the pin.
1, 2, and a kick out at 2. It's going to take more than that to knock out Martin. But Martin's being stalked. Colin's setting him up for something. Kick to the midsection from behind. Into a spinning impaler. Hook in the leg. And there's a rope break.
Maniac somehow got his foot on the rope. But Colin staying on top of Maniac. Maniac on the ground. Blood still pouring out of his head.
Unbelievable maneuver by Colin Gomez, trying to close this match out, but Maniac kicks him in the head, goes from behind, tilt-a-whirl, into an arm bar, but the rope was right there. And now Maniac is on the middle rope, cheering to this crowd.
Yeah, he's celebrating to the crowd, and now going for the pin.
1, 2, and a kick out at 2.
Kick out at 2. It's going to take more than that to beat Colin Gomez. I think he might have to break his arm off to beat him. Forget about it.
Well, Maniac stalking him. Kick to the midsection. Double arm. Underhook. Into another Maniac arm bar. Into the corner. Colin taps out. Colin taps out.
Colin tapped out to the Maniac arm bar. Maniac Martin victorious tonight. But that was a great match. That was a great battle between two of the most experienced men here in Jam Promotions.
And it is your replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. If you're on Instagram, make sure to check them out at Crossface Pro, one word. And there was that knee strike by Colin. Thought you were going to get a pin right there, but it was kick out right after the 2. There was that clothesline that really only got a piece of it. That Colin was able to roll up on top of him for the pin, but desperately took more out of him than he thought. That was only a close call right there. It was really just a story of how Maniac continuously was working on the arm of Colin to finally get that Maniac Martin into arm bar locked in.
Into the match tonight with a strategy. He's going to bid for that strategy. Even though he's bleeding out of his head, and in the end, he tapped him out.
Unbelievable. An impressive win from Maniac Martin. Moving on. We got a great matchup. This is a cross-brand matchup as well, Donnie. We got Mia Galati. We got Tia Galati. We got two female superstars representing Friday Night Live and Saturday Night Showdown rolling one-on-one here next.
Attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused. Call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose. Pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to
here we go, Donnie.
Be.
They're gonna ask you the straight up question. What Galati do you think's going over?
Yeah, if you had to ask me my personal expert opinion, I think it's going to be Mia Galati, strictly because she works on Saturday nights, so I had to back the Saturday night roster.
Well, if that's the case, I guess I'm gonna have to go with my girl. That's Tia Galati from the Friday Night Live roster. How about that, Donnie?
Yeah, we'll see. How about that? We're going to see Galati versus Galati. Which one is superior? Forget about it.
Well, how much money you want to put down on it?
Yeah, I'm willing to throw, I'll throw 5,000 in chips.
5,000 on what?
Oh, yeah, forget about that.
No, I'm talking about greenbacks. I don't go to the casino. I'm talking about money, like real dollar bills, and not from the Monopoly board, please.
Well, yeah, I'll try to get some. Tell Cash to do a money drop later for me.
Oh, great. I will fight. You have $5 in your pocket?
Yeah, I got a 10. Speaking of that, let me get some more beers.
Oh, come on. All right, never mind. I just say Tia's going to win.
Just because you said it doesn't mean it's going to happen. You can say it until you're blue in the face. But I'm telling you, Mia Galati is going to win tonight. She's going to prove that she's a superior Galati. Forget about it.
Well, we're about to find out, because here comes Mia, right after her sister. This is an inter-brand matchup, a sister versus sister matchup. No storylines needed for this, folks. These two women grew up together, know everything about one another. So it's really just a story of which sister is going to come out victorious.
Yeah, they know each other better than anybody's going to know each other in any other match tonight. Forget about it. It's been a match in the making for a long time. And you get it here tonight on JM Promotions in a three-piece supercard. Oh, here we go. Mia Galati getting ready to a headlock. Going right at her.
And quickly, Mia Galati has Tia up and just slams her right down to the mat.
And Mia Galati just not wasting any time trying to get right in there. But Tia throws it right to the corner.
And quickly, now working on the arm of her sister. And locks it. And look at that. Great maneuver right there. Trying to rip the elbow right out of the socket. But now Mia gets up to her feet. Hits Tia with a jawbreaker. Misses the clothesline attempt. Gets hit with a right hand by Tia. Tia now in full control. Has her sister by the hair. Who then counters out of it with elbows to the gut. And now Mia back to her feet. Great takedown followed by a series of strikes. And you can see this sisterly rivalry taking place before our eyes.
Yeah, Mia Galati told me before the match, you know, she has to face her sister. There's not going to be any punches thrown, hold back. She's going to throw every single one of them and leave it all out on the mat tonight. Forget about it.
There's a big clothesline and almost takes her sister's head off. Mia Galati goes with a right hand, countered by Tia. Tia goes with a great head scissors takedown, taking Mia Galati completely off guard. Now wrapping that arm around her leg, and now in a modified Boston Crab. And Mia able to fight out of it.
Yeah, Mia fought out of it, but Tia got her again.
And now Tia, on the offensive, drives the knees of Mia right into the mat. And dragging her closer away from the ropes in the middle of the ring. And here we go, now just stomping out her own sister. Series of kicks. Ripping that shoulder around. Using all of her leverage on that arm. Now grabbing the opposite one. And now drives all of her body weight right into the lower back of Mia. Mia in trouble. Tia in complete control.
Yeah, Tia in control right now. But Mia sweeps her right off her feet.
Great leg sweep by Mia Galati. Now Tia back to her feet. Irish whipped into the corner and whipped right out of it. The strength of Mia. Tia wisely though rolling onto the outside of the ring. Trying to keep her sister off guard. Who they just both miss each other. Now both on the outside of the ring. But Mia retakes control. Grabs her head first and smashes it into the side of the ring. The hardest part of the ring, Donnie.
Yeah, he smacked her face right into the side of the ring. Showing no love lost right here. But Tia with the reversal. But Mia throws it right back in the ring. Now Tia trying to get some offense in, but Mia with the reversal yet again. It's over.
And a close call right there. Mia Galati setting up her sister. What? Oh, drove her head first into the mat. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. And a kick out. After 2, Mia Galati can't believe it. Tia's still in this. It's still anyone's ball game. Goes to the clothesline, misses. Tia catches her sister from behind, drops the leg on the neck. 1, and a kick out after 1, Donnie.
They kick out after one. Mia tried to roll out of the ring, but Tia stomped on her and didn't let her do it. Now she's stalking Mia, waiting for her to get up. Super kick right to the face.
Repositioning her sister. Hook of the leg by Tia. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2. Now Tia can't believe it. And this has been a back and forth battle. It just shows you how well these two women know each other.
They know each other well. This match is important to both of them. Could be the most important match of the whole season for both of them.
Wait a second. Mia goes for a Superman punch and misses. And then finally, Tia hits her with another one of those impressive head scissor takedowns. Mia on the outside of the ring and then gets knocked off by her sister. Tia follows Mia onto the outside, who's in a bad way. Wait a second. Spoke too soon. Jawbreaker by Mia. Goes to the left hand. Misses. Gets countered. Now Tia throws Mia back into the ring. Tia. Looks like she's trying to set herself up. Nope, sorry. Gets back in the ring. Wait, right hand by Mia. Back elbow by Tia. Jab countered by Tia. But then finally, grabbed by Mia into that great leg sweep. Into a pin. 1, 2, 3 right there. Are you kidding me?
It's over.
Mia Galati, just like that, knocks her sister out of the match.
Mia Galati finished her off right there. Hit her multiple times, but the last one was a charm. Mia Galati get another loss to end the season. Mia Galati pick up a victory after having to beat up her sister.
Here's your replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. If you're on Instagram, make sure to hit him up. Give him a follow at Crossface Pro. There's Tia Galati's pin attempt. It just didn't. It barely even worked. It was only a 1 count. There's that super kick attempt right there. But I think it took her too long to set up for the pin, Donnie.
It took her too long to set up for the pin. The ref was out of position. She wasn't even close. In the end, Mia Galati comes out victorious. Even though Tia put up a great fight.
You could tell that both these sisters wanted this matchup equally as bad. But Mia Galati comes out on top and showing no respect to her sister.
Yeah, she just threw some dirt, some salt on the wound. Forget about it. But up next, we have a Cruiserweight Championship match. El Fuego versus Kevin Wade.
You know you wanted to say Kevin M.F. Wade, the Cruiserweight champion, set to defend his title against El Fuego. Ladies and gentlemen, this match was originally supposed to be Kevin Wade versus Seth Schmidt before he asked for his release, which was honored. So we had to find a replacement. We thought El Fuego was the next best bet. The man next in line for that Cruiserweight title. Been around for a long time. And here tonight, El Fuego gets an opportunity to get the Cruiserweight title.
And El Fuego somehow, some way, has an opportunity for the Cruiserweight Championship. I can't believe it. Kevin Wade can't believe it either. He said that this match shouldn't even happen because he's going to win in about 2 minutes. He's going to destroy this guy.
And that is true. I mean, on social media, especially on Instagram, if you follow Kevin Wade at Ruthless2K, he was not shy for some words that he had to say towards El Fuego getting ready for this matchup. He feels 100% confident that he's going to win here tonight.
Yeah, and if I'm Kevin motherfucking Wade, I don't blame him. You know what I mean? Forget about it. I'd be 150% confident. You know what I mean? I don't even know why we're having this match. I mean, can we just let Kevin Wade have the night off? We know he's going to just take care of business.
Well, regardless of what you say, Donnie, we did need a match. And it's for the title wrapped around this man's waist. The Cruiserweight Champion has entered MetLife Arena.
The multiple time Cruiserweight Champion has entered the arena. This is going to be a tune-up match for him. It's going to be some easy work. El Fuego, I'm glad you came out tonight. You know, you got a big crowd out here in Jersey, the greatest state in the union.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way, whatever. Anyway, here comes Kevin MF Wade, the Cruiserweight Champion. And it looks like, Donnie, he's brought that belt back to what it originally was.
He brought the belt back to what it originally was, thank God. I mean, forget it was so much better. And plus, Kevin Wade's holding it, which makes it even look even better. So that's like 4 times better.
Well, Fuego just wants his opportunity. And this is it. If he's ever going to become Cruiserweight Champion, you got to think he's never going to get another shot at this.
I'm surprised he has a shot at it right now. I mean, forget about it. This could be his only shot. He needs to do anything he can to try to win.
Well, there you see it, folks. That's the Jam Pro Cruiserweight Championship exclusively on Friday Night Live. And here is your challenger, a Jam Pro original. He weighs in at 195 pounds, standing at 6 foot even. El Fuego. And here is your champion. He is our 2-time champion, standing at 6'2", 205 pounds even. He is the JM Promotions Cruiserweight Champion, Kevin Mother Effin Wade.
That's right, the champ is ready to go. Handing over the belt to the ref. Yeah, you'll get it back quick, champ. Don't worry about it.
And El Fuego sees what is on the line. His best opportunity in his JM Promotions career.
That could be the closest he ever gets to that belt.
Well, here we go. We're ready to get this started. And the bell is wrong. And we got a collar elbow tie up, and surprisingly, El Fuego backing Wade up into the corner. Ref is going to have to find a break. Are we going to get a clean break, though? And we do. Quickly. Goes for another collar elbow tie up, but dodged by Kevin Wade. Hits him with a backdrop. And now a German suplex. And he's still holding the waist of El Fuego. Whips him around into a vertical. Unbelievable offense to start this matchup by the champion.
Yeah, Kevin Wade could be the strongest cruiserweight we have on this roster. And he showed it right there.
Well, a quick Inseguri takedown by El Fuego, who's trying to stay alive. And look at the multiple headshots into a pin. And not even a 1 count, obviously. It's going to take a lot more to keep out the champion. But no lack of effort from trying by El Fuego, who continuously stays in the spine and the back of the neck. But quickly, Kevin Wade nails El Fuego face first with a knee, and now just smashing the head of El Fuego into the mat. And there's a rolling thunder by Kevin Wade into a pin. 1, and a kick out at 1.
I'm surprised it was only a 1 count. I thought it was over right there. El Fuego kicking out, knowing this opportunity. He needs to stay in the match.
Well, he's trying to get back in the match with a dragon screw takedown, but it's countered by Kevin Wade, who misses the clothesline, whips El Fuego onto the apron. Oh, wait a second. Kevin Wade got him up. Oh, my God, a backdrop onto the apron.
Kevin Wade in control right now. El Fuego trying to get back in that ring. He knows he can't win on the outside.
Both men get back in the ring at the same time. An unbelievable sidewalk slam by Kevin Wade. I don't know if that was a counter or if that was just pre-planned. But now he's setting him up. We've seen this all night. Donnie with another spear.
Yeah, we've seen the spears all night. Kevin Wade just hit one on El Fuego. Now stalking him.
And a double arm on the hook. Sit-down powerbomb. 1, 2. Reverse 1, 2. A counter again. 1, 2. And a kick out with that back and forth exchange of pin attempts.
Yeah, it's been back and forth most of this match. El Fuego kicks him right in the face. Kevin Wade, though, back on his feet. Come on, Kevin Wade, let's go, baby.
El Fuego dragging Kevin Wade against the ropes in the middle. Clotheslines him out to the outside. Oh, wait a second. No, he's not. And there goes El Fuego flying, able to take him down. Unbelievable precision through the air. But now Kevin Wade fighting back. Wait, rolls through. Drop toe hold by El Fuego. El Fuego wisely gets back in the ring, though. He knows he needs to win the belt in there. Oh, and a stunner by Kevin Wade.
And that could be it right there. Oh, Kevin Wade not finished.
He's
Trying to choke him out.
Oh, he's got him in that head scissors and stomping the elbow right to the cranium. El Fuego. And another stunner. And this is going to be... Oh, Kevin Wade getting to the top rope. This is going to be it. And a shooting star press. That's going to be it.
That's it. It's over.
1, 2, and a kick out. Are you kidding me?
I don't know how he kicked out after that one. He hit with 2 stunners. But now Kevin Wade's stalking him. What's he got planned for him? Another one.
Double arm on the hook. Sit down. Powerbomb. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2. El Fuego still in it. And this match should have been over 10 times over. And wait. El Fuego. Head scissors of his own. He's got that head locked in between the legs. And look at El Fuego trying to retake control of this match. But, oh, look at the kidney shots by Kevin Wade.
Kevin Wade with the kidney shots. But El Fuego somehow still in this match.
Oh, he's got that guillotine. He's got the guillotine locked in. He's got the guillotine locked in. And Kevin Wade able to get out of it.
Kevin Wade somehow be able to get out of it. But El Fuego throws him against the ropes.
Oh, wait a second. Here we go. 619 by El Fuego. And now he's on the top rope. Unbelievable corkscrew. Senton splash. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2. This is what the Cruiserweight division is all about, Donnie.
Yeah, somehow, I don't know how El Fuego is still in this match. Kevin Wade, though, I think he's going to finish it off soon.
Well, Kevin Wade in a bad way. Irish whipped him to the corner. And Wade getting tossed out. And now Wade, El Fuego on the top rope. And there it is. Big sit-down splat into another splash. Springboard off the middle rope. And a bulldog for good measure.
Kevin Wade in trouble right now. El Fuego
goes to that roundhouse, but misses. Gets hit with a clothesline. And there's the powerhouse of the Cruiserweight division taking charge. But wait, a duck at the clothesline, but hit with, oh, there's another drop toe hold. Here he goes off the ropes again. Oh, and he drops all of his body weight right onto the throat. Into a pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 again, Donnie.
Yeah, another kick out at 2. It's going to take more than that to finish off the multiple-time Cruiserweight champion.
Well, there's a Hurricane Rana. Not again, Donnie. 619.
Oh, I got hit with another 619. Now El Fuego trying to go for the victory here.
1, 2, 3 right there. Are you kidding me? We got a new champion. We got a new champion. What? We have a new champion.
How?
Here's the replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. If you have Instagram, check them out. That's at Crossface Pro. One word. There's a double arm underhook sit down powerbomb by Kevin Wade. That was only a 2 count. Here's one of the many 619s that really helped El Fuego take advantage of this matchup. That crazy corkscrew senton bomb. But it was really 619 that helped him win it in the end. This man, believe it or not, Donnie, is your Cruiserweight champion.
Yeah, definitely don't believe it right now. I don't know how. I really don't. I don't know how Kevin Wade lost El Fuego. I guess anything can happen in jerseys. Miracles can't happen. You get a little bit of that jersey magic. Forget about it.
And I recall the past real vaguely. I remember.
Well, Donnie, here we go. We got Tag Team Championship on the line. Once again, a match modified by our recent departures. The departure of El Pelador, Lawrence Fisher. Got the belts up for grabs. They're vacant.
Yeah, Pelador and Lawrence Fisher decided to walk out the door. But we got the order. We got the order tonight. And their mystery opponents. It's going to be a great match nonetheless. I'm looking very much forward to it.
Which I'm surprised about, Donnie, because that man right there with the beard, Alex Haas, you had to face him recently on Elite Pro Wrestling. And you were able to get the victor off him, but I saw what happened to you later that night.
Yeah, I got cowardly attacked by somebody. And Alex Haas, you are on the list of suspects of men who tried to attack Donnie Jones. Forget about it. We'll get to the bottom of it.
Well, not just him, Donnie. What do you think about his tag team partner, Jay Haas?
Yeah, it could have been both of them. I think that's what happened. And definitely it took at least 2 or 3 guys to knock me out. Yeah, I didn't forget about it. You know, I was off guard. You know, I was celebrating my victory. You know, I've been on such a winning streak.
Well, regardless of what happened on Elite Pro, these two men have a shot at becoming the Jam Pro Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see their opponents. Just signed these men just not a few weeks ago.
Wait a second. Are you saying that it's really the Fallen?
That's right, I signed the Fallen. And tonight, they're going to teach the Order a lesson just in case it was them who attacked Donnie Jones. I mean, forget about it.
So you made sure to book the Fallen into this matchup. These titles.
That's right, I had to pick an experienced tag team. The tag team has been all over the place. The tag team that was going to put the other 2 gentlemen in a lot of pain. Forget about it.
Well, folks, in case you don't know, this matchup is a table, ladders, and chairs matchup with the tag team titles hanging above the ring. To be able to win, there is no pinfall, there is no submission, there is no knockout. You have to climb the ladder, and one member of each team has to at least go up there and tear down the title for their team to win.
Yeah, you gotta go up the ladder, the most important part of the TLC. That's the first thing I'd be going for if I was in this match, because that's what you need to go up there and get the Tag Team Championship gold that's hanging above them.
You can see it right there behind Ray Jones. And we're about to get this matchup underway. And that is what is on the line, folks, here in this late afternoon.
Yeah, Tag Team Championships on the line, hanging above, and both teams ready to go. They know what's at stake. Let's get this match going.
And here we go, right away. Jay Haas in pursuit of Ray Jones. While Rex Young one-on-one with Alex Haas in the middle of the ring. And there's a ladder in the ring by Ray Jones. It gets picked up by Alex Haas. Knocked down, but then a super kick by Jay Haas, who's got the table in his hand. And they're ready to get this match going hot and heavy.
Yeah, they're bringing the tables and the ladders into the match already. They're ready to go. I'm going for that ladder right now, but he's just going to stick with the table. Oh, he's picking them back up for a reversal.
And here we go, folks. These men are going all after each other. On the outside, Rex Young fighting Alex Haas. 2 tables on the outside. A ladder just got pushed in the ring. And right away, Ray Jones nailing Jay Haas with a chair in the middle of the ring. And this is just torture.
He just smacking him with that chair. Puts it down, now he's going for the ladder.
Ray Jones got the ladder in his hand. He's setting it up in the middle of the ring as Jay gets back to his feet. But wait a second, he's going up the ladder. Jay's back on his feet already, and he pushes the ladder off from under him and then catches him in a power bomb. Rex Young gets back in the ring. He's got the ladder in his hand. Now he's setting it up. Alex Haas slides back in the ring. Sorry. Kicked in the midsection by Alex. Jay has his back, but countered by Rex Young. And Rex Young gets taken out with a clothesline. Meanwhile, Ray Jones in the corner, but counters Jay Haas on the opposite side of the ring. Big maneuver right there, and a powerbomb by Jay, but then he gets the knee taken off from under him by Rex Young.
I'll try to climb up the ladder.
Now Alex Haas has Rex Young right where he wants him. And a big leg strike there by Jay Haas. Kick to the midsection on Ray Jones. Ray Jones with a headbutt. He's been fighting back and forth. Alex Haas grabs Young and hits him with a great pile driver that brings him right out of the ring. Now the Order in full control of Ray Jones. Kick to the midsection.
Oh, he's trying to hit him with the
Great driver right there. Michinoku style. And you see Jay Haas hitting him with the ladder.
He needs to be climbing that ladder. I don't know what he's doing right now.
And that would be a great maneuver, a great strategy. And he just ends up taking out Jones with the ladder. But Jones gets back to his feet, grabs the ladder from Jay. Jay grabs the ladder from Jones. The ladder gets thrown on the ground. Now you got, Young has it.
He's trying to hit Jay with it, but he missed him. Now he's going to set it up.
Oh, wait, here we go. Rex Young climbing. He's got the belts in his hand while Jones is beating up Jay Haas. Alex Haas is still just knocked up for a loop on the outside, the other opposite side of the ring. And I really think this is over. The Fallen might have this. Rex Young has still got the belt in his hand and he just tore it down.
He just tore it down. His debut victory. Here's the replay brought to you by Crossface Pro.
Unbelievable matchup. But it went by a lot quicker than we expected, Donnie. No one went through a table. The most we saw was the fact that Jones got hit in the head with a chair. But besides that, it seemed like a regular tornado tag match.
And the Fallen doing the smart thing, grabbing the ladder, climbing the ladder, and retaining those titles, grabbing those titles. And now they're celebrating.
Yeah, they didn't retain. This is the first time ever they've ever held the JM Pro Tag Team Championships, and they did it in the Season 3 finale, the Three-Peat Supercard.
And now coming up next, we got Emerson Blake versus the shot caller, Brooke Patterson. And these ladies have been going back and forth for the last 2 weeks. I can't wait for this match personally.
At this point, Donnie, it's been pretty much a month they've been going back and forth. Emerson Blake, one-on-one with Brooke Patterson, and we're finally going to get a resolution out of this. That's coming up next.
Now the crowd here, East Rutherford on their feet. Here we go.
Emerson Blake entering the stadium.
Is that really Emerson Blake?
Emerson Blake with a new look, with the blonde hair. It's our first look at Emerson Blake in over 2 weeks. And she obviously wanted to make an impression here tonight.
Hey, she made an impression. She's Donnie Dumps of proof. I mean, forget about it.
I'm glad you approve it. But she's got more than that just to approve, Donnie. She wants to prove that she is better than Brooke Patterson. She is better than the shot caller. That she is superior in this rivalry. As you said, these two have been going back and forth for a month, whether it's here in Jam Pro or on social media. Emerson Blake wants to prove that she is just straight better than Brooke Patterson.
You know, she has a chance tonight to prove that. The talking has been back and forth for a month, but tonight talking comes to an end, and we're going to find out which woman's going to come out victorious here tonight in this match on Threepeat.
Well, here comes the shot caller, Brooke Patterson. And if you notice, she don't have that briefcase with her, Donnie. She is just here for straight business. She does not even care. She wants to come in here tonight and prove that she's superior. And she wants to get a victory over Emerson right away.
From what I heard, she lost her luggage at the Jersey airport the other day. I mean, forget about it. But nonetheless, she is still the shot caller. Brooke Patterson is out here tonight to prove a point to Emerson Blake. And she says she's gonna come out victorious. Forget about it.
Well, here we go. Both women seem like they're ready to go. And here's the ring of the bell. And right away a collar elbow tie-up, but a quick wrist lock by Brooke Patterson, was countered by Emerson Blake into an overhead wrist lock. But around the back, Brooke Patterson counters and then pushes Emerson off her. Follows it with a club. Now from behind again into a backdrop, countered into a body splash by Emerson Blake. And these women going back and forth. Emerson Blake now with a roll-up bridge. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 right there. And a close call for Brooke Patterson. Collar will tie up again. Brooke Patterson pushes Emerson into the corner. And the ref is going to have to break it up. Are we going to see a clean break? And we do. But a quick clothesline. Emerson able to get back to her feet quickly. Straight jacket. German suplex by Emerson Blake.
Emerson Blake in control of this match early, and now she's picking her back up.
With that reverse DDT, and then it just drives her straight into the mat. Emerson in complete control. Goes to the roundhouse. Misses. STO by Brooke Patterson. Now Brooke Patterson in control. But quick back body drop by Emerson. These two women keep going back and forth. Brooke Patterson with the jawbreaker. STO of her own. Now stalking Emerson as she gets back to her feet. Wait a second. Kick to the midsection by Emerson. In a roundhouse. Straight to the face of Brooke. Into a pin. 1, 2. And a kick out. Right at 2. Emerson Blake can't believe it.
And I can't believe it either. I thought it was over right there. Now Emerson Blake just stalking Brooke Patterson.
For another time. Goes to the wrist lock, but counter with the forearm. Flying cross body by Brooke. And another one for good measure. Now Brooke Patterson back in control.
And Brooke Patterson trying to show why she is the shot caller here in JM Promotions.
Irish whipping Emerson into the corner. Emerson, wait, gets dropped out of the corner. Unbelievable springboard off the bottom rope into a type of elbow drop. Now going for a body slam. No, wait, power slam possibly. Oh, and drives her right into the corner of the ring there. Great leg sweep by Emerson. Brooke goes on to the outside of the ring. Regains her composure, gets back in the ring, and then nails Emerson with another body drop. Sorry, lost my words. Out of the corner comes Emerson. Emerson pushes Brooke right off of her, overpowering her. Goes to the leg strike, misses. Wait, Emerson gets thrown outside of the ring. Brooke Patterson, Donnie, in a way, she's going high risk.
Oh, it went over the rope.
Over the top rope. And Brooke Patterson is in complete control.
And she's letting the crowd know it. She's celebrating maybe a little too early, but now she's back on the offense and throws her against the table.
And that is our vacant Italian announce table. And Donnie doesn't have anyone to work for.
Hey, forget about it. We're going to have an Italian announce team in season 4.
Well, now Emerson being cocky with Brooke. Brooke gets back in the ring, but then gets caught by Emerson. Emerson, unbelievable power slam right there. I don't even know what you would call that, Donnie.
Yeah, I don't know what to call it, but it was a great show of strength by Emerson Blake. Now Emerson getting back to work, kicks her right in the face. Stalking her yet again.
Emerson in complete control. I don't know what we're going to see here. From behind into that sleeper hold. And she's bringing her down to the mat. Great submission maneuver. Locked in by one of the Red Dragon Yakuza members of the female squad. But gets broken out by Brooke Patterson. Brooke Patterson grabs Emerson into a spinning maneuver right there. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. I thought it was a 3 count, Donnie.
Yeah, Brooke Patterson thought it was too. And she can't believe it. She's in shock. But Emerson Blake somehow back on her feet that quick. But she gets a clothesline for it. You know, she might get another one here. No, she just throws it right over.
Brooke Patterson in complete control. And a spine buster for good measure.
Now Emerson Blake, though, with the reversal.
Using the leg power to push Brooke Patterson off of her. Goes to the kick attempt. Caught by Brooke. Brooke has her against the ropes. Drops her. Guillotine drop over the top rope. Emerson hits the top rope throat first. Irish whip. Reversed by Emerson. Kick to the midsection with a shoulder block off the opposite ropes. Another shoulder block. Once again. Wait. Thrown over the top rope by Brooke. Brooke doesn't know that Emerson counted off the top rope. Double axe handle.
And now Emerson in control of the match. Brooke not in a good way right now. Emerson Blake going for the pin.
1! They're kicking out at the 1. The dirty pin attempt by Emerson Blake. Then a straight super kick. 1, 2. Kick out after 2, though. Brooke Patterson will not die.
And Brooke Patterson just won't quit, but Emerson Blake won't quit either. This match could go for a long time.
Back elbow strike by Emerson Blake, who clotheslines Brooke Patterson onto the on the outside of the ring, right in front of our Spanish and Italian announce table. There, wait, Emerson Blake on the top rope. This is a high-risk maneuver, Donnie. Oh, and misses, but lands on her feet. Emerson goes back onto the inside of the ring. But a right-hand strike by Brooke. And a knee strike by Brooke. Taking advantage of the match. Keeping Emerson down. And a gut-wrench reverse suplex.
Now Brooke Patterson stalking Emerson Blake.
Back elbow by Emerson Blake, though. Into a powerbomb. Into a pin. 1, 2, 3 right there, Emerson Blake. Emerson Blake just defeated the Shot Caller.
Emerson Blake picking up the big victory tonight against the Shot Caller, Brooke Patterson. As you can see on the Crossface Pro replay, this match is back and forth most of the time. But Emerson Blake, with her new hairdo, might I add, comes out victorious tonight against the Shot Caller. Forget about it.
This had to be one of the best matches of the night, Donnie. I mean, this was such a highly competitive bout. Back and forth the entire way. You didn't know who was going to come out on top. And the women of Jam Pro, once again, stealing the show. Well, coming up next here, folks, right here on the Season 3 finale of Jam Promotions, the three-peat
I
supercard.
spit
It is
raps
the
like a
Twitch
heart attack, fast,
Championship.
fatal, hard impact.
Zach
Fast,
Young
painful scars. In fact, I blast
goes
hazel bars
one-on-one
and
with
pass.
the
I back up
champion,
my actions back.
Shane
Don't ask rap
Frost.
reactions, jacked attack with every word and act with class as they hear me
Zach Young
stand. I got nothing to
has
lose,
crawled his way
cause I
to a
fought and felt the
Twitch
blues. Now I'm
championship
not the
shot.
one confused. Call the
He's already
shots and then
had a
confused.
win
I
against
ain't
Shane
lost,
Frost
I'm
in a
finding
non-title
news.
match
Picking
a
news
few
over
weeks
excuse.
ago.
I need the views to boost me to a new
Tonight,
abuse of being
he's gonna be no
used.
different.
Everybody wants a
He
piece
will
now.
be
Y'all
the
can
new
rest in peace
Twitch
now. You're
champion.
dead to me, so peace out. Remember, you're just
Well, we'll see if he can pull it off. This is a big venue for Zach Young. First time the Party King has been in front of a crowd this large. And this is the type of situation that Shane Frost thrives off of. But the question is, will the Party King be able to hang once again?
Will the Party King be able to hang once again? I don't believe he hung the first time, so I don't think the miracle is going to happen twice. Forget about it.
Well, what if you're wrong, Donnie? What if the Party King Zach Young is caught lightning in a bottle twice? He could come out here tonight as the new Twitch champion.
If I'm wrong, and somehow by some miracle, an act of God, Zach Young wins the Twitch championship, Donnie Dumps will buy drinks for the whole roster. That's how confident I am, because I know that this man right here is going to be paying my tab.
Well, here comes a man that is not lacking confidence. The Party King has arrived here in East Rutherford, New Jersey at MetLife Stadium. And he is trying to go out season 3 with a bang.
Yeah, he's trying to go out with a bang, trying to do what nobody ever expected him to do, and that's win a championship in JM Promotions. So you got to go through this man, Shane Frost, one of the toughest competitors in JM Promotions.
You got a lot of history with this man, Donnie. What's the toughest thing about him in the ring?
Toughest thing about him in the ring, probably the frostbite. I didn't even forget about it. It gets you in a frostbite. You're going to feel that pain. You might think twice about tapping.
Well, here comes the Twitch champion. Shane Frost entered the arena, and he is trying to walk out the same way. This is not just the first ever BTZ Gaming Twitch champion, he is also the longest reigning BTZ Gaming Twitch champion. And he has defended it successfully on not just here in JM Pro, but also on UVWA. So this man has had to face competition on 2 different rosters.
He's going to face a lot of competition thus far all year. But tonight is the season finale. He's going to try to finish off with a win and stay the longest reigning Twitch champion of all time.
And that is the truth, folks. This is the last time you'll be seeing Shane Frost defending his title here on WWE 2K19. Will he be able to get the upper hand on the Party King, or will the Party King continue his success against Shane Frost? As the Party King, Zach Young, just over 205, gets announced into this championship bout. And here is a member of the Red Dragon Yakuza. He is the undisputed BTZ Gaming Twitch champion, Shane Frost.
And the reigning champ, feeling confident. He feels like he picked up the mistake. Is why he lost the first time. This is tonight. He's gonna pick up the victory. His title's on the line, and he's gonna make him tap out courtesy of the frostbite.
Well, the ref shows you what's on the line. And that's one thing about Shane Frost. He has not lost that title once this year. He might have lost some singles bouts, non-title bouts, but he has not lost when that title's on the line. And a quick head scissors takedown by Shane Frost goes to the kick, countered by Zach Young. Zach Young from behind hits him with a backdrop. Wait, going into a second backdrop, and he's going for the hat trick in a German. Staying on the offensive is the Party King as he stomps out the Twitch champion.
And now the Party King just trying to toy with him, picking him up by his shoe. Kicks him right in the face.
And there's that athleticism by the small competitor in this matchup, Zach Young. The speed and the agility will be the advantage against Shane Frost for the first time in his career. As he counters the kick, gets inside the knee, but quickly Shane Frost counters into a front face DDT. But Zach Young right back to his face, gets him with a zigzag, taking down Shane Frost. Shane Frost now in a bad way. And here we go, the Rings of Saturn right there, pulling him away from the ropes. We're going to submission maneuver, locked into the champion. The champion, though, doing whatever he can to power out of it. And now hit Zach Young in the head with a multiple of elbow strikes. Kicks to the midsection. Now a stomp to the back of the head. In a sit-down position, get the head locked. Trying to torque it against the natural way the spine is designed. But a jawbreaker by Zach Young to break out of the hold. And now into Death Valley position. What are we going to see here? And then drops him right on the shin. Zach Young, the Party King, in complete control, and he is flipping out into a cutter right there. Hooking the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out right before 3.
The Party King trying to make quick work of the champion. The champion far from done right now. Shane Frost right back on his feet after that cutter.
And a fireman's carry by the Party King. And wait a second, the champion in a bad way still, but dodges Zach Young out of the corner. And now starts to take advantage. Working on that shoulder. Oh, he's trying to torque it out of the socket down.
Yeah, Shane Frost trying to work on that arm so he can set up for the frostbite later on down the road.
There's a great counter to the leg. And now Shane Frost in complete control. And he is working on the Party King, trying to get back in this match. There it is, the frostbite, Donnie. But I think we got a rope break. The feet. Oh, his hook of the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2.
Yeah, somehow the Party King got his foot on the rope. And Shane Frost tried to go for the pin, but that didn't work either. Now he's going up top.
High-risk maneuver coming from Shane Frost. Goes to the moonsault, but lands on the knees of the Party King. Zach Young trying to retake control of the match. But wait, scooped up by Shane Frost into the straight driver there. And a spinning heel kick attempt dodged by Zach Young. Hits Shane Frost with a monkey flip. Shane Frost now on the outside apron of the ring. And he gets just speared right off the apron by Zach Young, who follows him on the outside of the ring. This match is getting out of hand, Donnie.
Yeah, this match is getting out of hand. But the Party King needs to get it back in the ring if he wants to win the championship belt. He's inflicting a lot of pain on the outside, but Shane Frost with the reversal. And now Shane Frost picked up the Party King.
Shane Frost in complete control, throws the Party King back in the ring and follows him, breaking the referee's ring count. And now he's sitting Indian style. He's just pacing, just waiting for him to get out. Oh, wait, waited too long. Counter by Zach Young. But wait, caught the leg of Zach Young. Follows him with the clothesline. Back elbow strike. Irish whip reversed by Zach Young. But wait, Shane Frost dodges Zach Young out of the corner. And there's a great kick to the head there. But then a straight jab by Zach Young, followed with a roundhouse to the gut. And that boxing ability coming out of nowhere by Zach Young, who now has Shane Frost in a bad way. Once again, from the Death Valley position, dropping him onto the knee. Shane Frost in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, Shane Frost not looking too good right now. And the Party King, he might be admiring his work a little bit too much. He should stay on the offensive and keep it going. Now Shane Frost back to his feet.
And Shane Frost clotheslines him on the outside of the ring.
And now the Party King on the outside of the ring. Shane Frost doesn't care if it's a count out because he'll still retain the championship regardless.
And that is true. Champion's advantage right there on the outside. But wait, Zach Young, powerbomb on the outside. Looks like he's trying to go into a pin, but he's on the outside of the ring. twists it into an elevated Boston Crab, which Shane Frost breaks out of. And if only he hit that in the ring, yeah, it might have been a win right there. But now Shane Frost fighting back. Great kick to the face right there, roundhouse. And wait a sec. Oh, he's going for it again, Donnie. We might see another frostbite. Kick to the midsection, counter by Zach Young. And a big forearm shot. And now he's looking for that cutter again.
Looking for another cutter, and he got it.
There he is, he connect. And a rope break. The hand of Shane Frost on that bottom rope.
Yeah, I don't know if his hand was on that rope. That was close. Regardless, Zach Young back on his feet, in control.
And he just hits Shane Frost with a series of offense that he can't control. But wait, Shane Frost, the corner is his domain, but then he gets a boot to the face for his effort. Off the ropes. Goes for a spear, but gets hit with a knee by Shane Frost. But wait, European uppercut. And I think that was a shooting star drop kick by Zach Young. And I don't even know what's going on, Donnie. The onslaught of offense back and forth. Party King in control. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 right there. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me right now? How's this possible?
We have a new Twitch champion. And it's not Shane Frost. Are you kidding me?
You gotta be kidding me. How did the Party King win? How did he beat Shane Frost? You know what this means? I had to buy drinks for the whole roster after the show.
Here's your replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. If you have Instagram, check them out. That's at Crossface Pro, one word. And you see the back and forth between these two individuals, but that cutter right there would have been it originally if it wasn't for the rope break, but it was just one of those cutters that finally finished it off. And this man has just realized his dream. He's reached his milestone. He is your BTZ Gaming Twitch champion. The Party King Zach Young defeated Shane Frost, and I am in shock.
Yeah, I'm in shock as well. Forget about it. I can't believe what I just saw. I can't believe what I just saw and what happened. But nonetheless, coming up next, the New England Championship match, Kyle Cash versus Crimson Black.
Well, coming up next, folks, we got the New England Championship. It's Kyle Cash, it's Crimson Black. This is going on right here, right now, just like Donnie said. And I don't know, Donnie, this is Kyle Cash's destiny. He's been waiting for years for an opportunity like this. Can you really think he's going to be able to pull off a victory here tonight against Crimson Black?
Yeah, I do think Kyle Cash is going to pull off the victory tonight and fulfill his destiny of winning a championship in JM Promotions. He's worked 3 seasons to get to this point, and I can't see him letting it slip away. Forget about it.
Well, Cash wants to definitely do nothing more but walk out of East Rutherford as the New England champion. And this crowd doesn't give him a warm welcome. This New England native, the JM Pro original himself, started with the company in Providence, Rhode Island.
Now we're all the way in East Rutherford, 75,000 plus fans packed, and Kyle Cash getting an opportunity to win a championship and represent the 6 crappy states of New England.
Only here in JM Promotions, only here on THREEPEAT, you're going to see Kyle Cash. He is JM Pro exclusive.
That's right, he's JM Pro exclusive, and he could be exclusively the next New England champion. But first, before that, he's going to have to get through this man, the current champion, Crimson Crimson has been on a roll this season, and he's trying to finish off the season as champion. And here he comes, making his way down the ramp. The current New England champion, Crimson Black.
And Crimson has accomplished a lot of first-time accolades with that title. Not only is he the first ever Jam Pro New England champion, he is the first ever two-time New England champion, representing excellence for this matchup.
And tonight, just to prove if he really is excellent, we'll see if he can retain. But so far this season, overall, he's done a pretty good job, as you stated multiple times during the champion. So, I mean, it could be in his favor, but Kyle Cash is going to bring him everything he's got. This match is going to be a good one. Forget about it.
And Donnie, we've already seen a whole bunch of spears here tonight, but you know, with Kyle Cash being in the matchup, we're about to see a whole bunch more.
And we've seen a lot of spears, but nobody hits a spear like Kyle Cash. I mean, forget about it. He hits you with a spear, you're probably going to walk out with a few broken ribs.
Or at least your legs dislocated from the hip. As here he is, the Jam Pro original, the second most tenured member of the Jam Pro roster. That is Mr. Money Drop himself, Kyle Cash. And here is your champion. He is a first time and second time New England champion. He is the villain, Crimson Black.
Yeah, Crimson Black beat Matt Rose to get the New England championship for a second time. But I'm going to tell you right now, and hopefully Crimson knows this, Kyle Cash is no Matt Rose. Forget about it.
And that is true. And the referee shows everybody what is on the line. Cash looks ready, and so does the champion, Crimson Black, and the bell is underway. And here we go, right hand by Crimson, followed by a knee strike. Cash dropped down to the mat right away. Kick to the ribs and a kick to the chest by Crimson. Picks him up with a back body drop by Kyle Cash. Kyle Cash brings Crimson back to his feet, followed by a right hand onto the ropes. Follows up with a continuously onslaught of right hands. Kyle Cash in complete control now. Picking up Crimson to his feet. Goes for another right hand and whiffs. Irish whip counter by Crimson into the corner. Big chop by the champion, who gets hit in the face with a big boot. Spun around against the ropes. Here comes Crimson. Crimson gets thrown up into a flapjack and dropped face first into the mat. Pin attempt one. Kick out at one.
Kick out at one. Kyle Cash showing off his strength early in this match. There's nothing pretty about Kyle Cash. He just goes in there and he's just going to give you those hands. Forget about it.
Well, Crimson is giving him those feet as Crimson takes advantage of the match again with the onslaught of kick variations into the gut wrench, sit down power bomb, showing the brute strength by the champion, who's setting up Cash for something that he knows very well. Big spear out of the corner by Crimson Black.
Yeah, that was a decent spear. Yet another one we see on the night. And Kyle Cash right back on his feet, throws him over his shoulders like nothing.
Back body drop by Cash, but then quickly his kick to the midsection countered by Crimson, who now puts him in a half Boston Crab. And now you better look out, he doesn't tap, but there's the leg strength of Cash, able to kick his way out of it. Before the, grab him by the throat. And there's a big gorilla press slam. Oh, reversed into a DDT by Crimson, though.
Somehow Crimson reversed it into a DDT. And Cash struggling to get to his feet. And Crimson staying on top of him.
Crimson now got Cash coming out of the corner in the middle of the ring, but now Cash countering with elbows to the gut and a big strike to the gut for good measure. Irish whipping Crimson outside the ring, and now Cash is blowing up.
Cash celebrating to the East Rutherford crowd. He's going to the outside to try to take advantage of Crimson, but Crimson back in the ring.
Crimson knows where the match needs to be won, and he wants to keep this match fair. Wait, straight jacket German into a bridge, but a rope break. Cash, luckily, his foot hit the middle rope. And now Cash in a bad predicament, being on the outside of that apron, and he just gets shoulder thrusted right off of it, almost hitting the back of his head against those announce tables. And now Crimson in full control, but wait, I spoke too soon as Kyle Cash counters back, elbow strikes, forearm strikes, and a spear!
And there's the Kyle Cash spear, and Crimson in trouble now. Kyle Cash picks him back up. He needs to get him back in the ring, though, if he wants to get the title.
Cash doing everything he can to regain control of this matchup. He's trying to win it right here, right now. Throws him back in the ring. Can he get the upper hand? No, he Irish whips Crimson right back onto the outside of the ring.
He Irish whips him outside, and now he's going to the top rope, something we've seen a lot of from him in Season 3.
But most of the time, he is crashed and burned. Oh my God, he does again!
And that's one of the reasons why I don't go to the top rope, because I don't want to crash and burn like that. Forget about it.
And Crimson Black seems like he's the most comfortable trying to decide where to fight Cash next. Made the wrong decision. Underarm pump handles slam into a pin. One, and only a 1 count. A great maneuver by Cash there, but maybe a little too late. Go for a choke slam. A Crimson fighting out of it. Irish whip into the corner. Wait. Cash gets out of it, but then walks into a super kick.
Cash walking right into a super kick, and now Crimson going to the top rope. Cash in trouble here.
Unbelievable frog splash by Crimson Black onto Cash. Connects, and he's not done yet. Oh no. What are we going to see? Are we going to see it? Donnie's he going to steal it? Big spear, but reversed into a DDT by Cash.
Cash saw it coming. He tried to hit him twice with the spear. He got him the first time, but not the second.
Well, kick to the head, though, by Crimson. Crimson trying to retake control of the match. Wait a second. Powerbomb into a pin. 1, 2, and almost a 3 count. Now he reverses it into an elevated Boston Crab.
Yeah, almost a 3 count. Cash still in the match, but he's got his Boston Crab and does. But he's not, oh man, he can't even get up.
In a bad way. In a bad way is Cash, who just gets hit with a clothesline. Wait, counters with a clothesline of his own.
Oh, Kyle Cash stalking. He's stalking Crimson right now. What's he looking for?
Kick to the midsection by Crimson. The champion trying to regain control. Belly to belly overhead suplex by Crimson Black. The villain in control now.
Yeah, Crimson Black in control. Not looking good for Kyle Cash right now. And Crimson picking him up.
And drops him head first onto the back of his knee. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Kyle Cash will not give up. This is his opportunity. This is his only chance. He gets caught by Crimson and knocked down. Crimson now just cheering and showing off to this East Rutherford, New Jersey crowd as Cash can barely stand up on his own without the rope. Cash thrown onto the outside of the ring. Crimson setting Cash up. Running to the opposite side off the rope. Unbelievable over the top rope onto the outside. Crimson Black showing off his athleticism. And he gives everything he can to this matchup. Super kick into the straitjacket German. And Cash is in trouble. Crimson continuously shows off his cockiness, his arrogance. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3 right there. Crimson Black remains your New England champion.
Crimson Black retains the New England Championship. Kyle Cash put up a good fight, but just not enough.
And after all that, Donnie, it's incredible It's ridiculous to realize the Crimson Black retained one of the best matches of the night right there. The Crimson Black comes out on top, and he remains the excellent New England champion.
But on to the more important New Jersey Championship match. You have Chris Malenko, unfortunately, versus Jackson Davis. This is going to be a great matchup. And I think that Jackson Davis is going to retain the championship and walk out of East Rutherford, the New Jersey champion.
Well, if you have been listening to Chris Malenko on social media, his mission is to win this title. And as he said, turn it into a title of his own. So, Donnie, it's your creation. But what are you going to do if this man wins the title here tonight and turns it into whatever he wants it to be?
Does that, if that ever happens somehow, some way, Donnie don't take care of that situation if it ever arises, you know what I mean? Forget about it.
Here comes Chris Malenko. East Rutherford, New Jersey, MetLife Arena. He is no rookie when it comes to events of this magnitude, with matches that have this much on the line. A veteran of this sport. And he is here to do one thing and one thing only, and that is to come out victorious. The last time we seen this man in competition was him versus Hannibal. The winner would come out the #1 contender for this title. Before that, we seen him in a matchup against you, Donnie, one-on-one in a death cage match. What was it like competing against this man one-on-one?
I was in the death cage with him. That's what it was. It was a fight to the death. You know what I mean? Forget about it. It was long, it was hard, and it was grueling. They'll bring that A game, face this guy. He wants some other victory like Donnie Thump's just a few weeks ago. I think Jackson Davis is going to do that tonight. I think Jackson Davis is going to walk out of East Rutherford the Jersey champion of the great people of Jersey. I mean, forget about it.
Well, you know, in the mind of that man, the leader of Red Dragon Yakuza, the only thing he's thinking of is coming out victorious himself and being the next New Jersey champion, as the champion himself enters the arena for the first time. The biggest event of his life. Jackson Davis performing in front of a crowd between 78 and 82,000 here in the MetLife Stadium.
Jackson Davis on the big stage. We're no stranger to it, you know what I mean? Forget about it. Jackson Davis has been all over the place, all over the world. And he's ready tonight to step in the ring with Chris Malenko and prove why he is the Jersey champion. Forget about it.
And that's what it's all about, folks. What is hanging over the shoulder, what is now hanging out of the left hand of Jackson Davis as he holds it over his head proudly. He is your first ever New Jersey champion. He is now defending it for the first time in his career. And he's defending it against one of the most lethal men you can ever get in a squared circle. The belt is on the line. And here is your challenger. He is the leader of the Red Dragon Yakuza. He is the CEO and owner of the UVWA. He is the Red-Eyed Dragon, Chris Malenko. His opponent is the champion. He is hailing from parts unknown, representing Satan's Retaliation. He is the New Jersey champion. This is Jackson Davis.
Now look at the champions ready to go. Don't worry, champ. Take a look at the belt. You'll get it back soon enough. Yeah, Malenko, that's as close as you ever get to the New Jersey Championship.
Well, the belt's on the line regardless what you think, Donnie, and this is about to go underway. Chris Malenko, Jackson Davis. Here we go. Quickly a jab, then a kick to the midsection by Chris. Goes to the head scissors takeover. Great maneuver by Chris Malenko. Kick to the back of the neck. Quickly. There goes Jackson Davis. Walks into a hip toss, into a knee strike. Now another knee strike to the lower back, into a pin. One, not even a one count. Chris Malenko trying to take Jackson Davis out of this match early. Jackson Davis with a swinging DDT. They're trying to retake control of the match. Kick to the back himself. What? There's a kick to the head by Chris. Chris comes out. Kick to the midsection caught by Jackson. Jackson brings him down to the mat and then turns it around into a half Boston Crab. Wait, now the leg strength of Chris Malenko pushing Jackson Davis off him, who misses the leg strike. And now a German by Jackson Davis.
Jackson Davis in control of this match early. Chris Malenko, you might have got yourself into a situation that you can't dig yourself out of.
Two in a kick out right after two. And the first near fall of the match is coming by the hands of the champion Jackson Davis. Wait, jawbreaker by Chris Malenko. Chris Malenko now dodges the grapple attempt, but then gets caught in a belly-to-belly. 1, 2 in a kick out at 2 again. And Jackson Davis can't believe it. His vintage belly-to-belly suplex, he wanted to put him away. Wait a second. Jawbreaker by Chris Malenko. And it comes out with a swinging DDT of his own. And look at Chris Malenko going ballistic.
Yeah, Jackson Davis, though, he's back on his feet. Chris Malenko goes right at him. He's got him on the rope.
He's using the rope to his advantage, Donnie, as he tries to choke Jackson Davis on that top rope instead of trying to take him outside the ring. And now he's on the middle rope. And here we go. There you see Chris Malenko just using all of his body weight, all of his pressure. Stomping out Jackson Davis. Head to toe.
Come on, Jackson Davis. Yeah.
Kick to the midsection and a clothesline. Bringing him up to his feet. And a jawbreaker by Chris Malenko. And a great maneuver right there. I don't even know what to call it. Malenko in full control. And a roll-up by JD. 1. Breakout at the 1 count.
He only got the 1 count. I thought he was going to have him right there. That was over.
Unbelievable. Jackson Davis is still in full control of this matchup. He's doing everything he can.
Yeah, choke him out.
He's trying to get that submission, but wait. Chris Malenko counters, front headlock, and there's a big knee strike into the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2. I can't believe it. Chris Malenko with the surprise.
Hey, ref, ring the bell.
He just took the top turnbuckle pad off the top rope, Donnie.
It's disqualification.
And another knee strike. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2 again.
You see what Chris Malenko does? You see what he does? He has to cheat to win. That's what he wants as a champion.
Well, here he goes. Chris Malenko gets the ropes. JD in control. Using the ropes to his advantage. And now he's set up for it. We're going to see it to the belly, Donnie.
It could be. It is.
There it is. Into a pin. 1, 2, 3 right there. Jackson Davis defeats Chris Malenko.
It's over. Jackson Davis retains the New Jersey Championship. It's back in good hands. It stays in good hands. Forget about it.
Here is your replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. If you're on Instagram, make sure to check them out. That is at cross-face pro, one word. And here is the pin attempt, one of the early pin attempts by Jackson Davis. Didn't come out, but there's that surprise roll-up, Donnie. I thought might have caught him off guard, but it was only a 1 count.
Chris Malenko kicking Jackson Davis in the face, but it wasn't enough. Jackson Davis hits him with 2 belly-to-bellies. The second one finished the job. Forget about it.
And there you go, folks. Chris Malenko had a hard-fought battle ahead of him, but still, your New Jersey champion is Jackson Davis.
So, ref, give him his belt.
Well, Donnie, we're into the first half of our double main event. It is the JM Pro Women's Championship. The champion Pseudo Madness defends against Rose Flynn.
Yeah, much anticipated matchup, but I think I'm going to have to give the champion the advantage. I think she's going to walk out of here and retain her Women's Championship. Forget about it.
Well, Rose Flynn has been hinting towards retirement. So that's not definite in this business, as you know. But just imagine if she was to retire as the Jam Pro Women's Champion. That's one hell of a way to go out on top.
It is a way to go out on top. That's what she plans on doing. Tonight, she wants to do that and accomplish that mission, that goal. She's going to have to defeat Pseudo Madness. She's been a tough competitor here in JM Promotions all season 3.
A tough competitor. She's been almost undefeated. She's only lost a few matches this year, Donnie. And since she won that championship, I believe she's only lost 1 matchup, and it was a non-title bout. So, I don't know how you're going to defeat Pseudo Madness.
It's going to take a lot, but Rose Flynn could do it. She has the size to beat Pseudo Madness. She's using the size to her advantage tonight.
And not just size, Donnie, but experience. These two have feuded in multiple other promotions, and it's all led up to what they're going to do against each other here tonight in JM Promotions.
Tonight comes to a head. We're going to see which one comes out on top.
One of the most talented members of the Red Dragon Yakuza female roster, here is Rose Flynn. And Rose Flynn is welcomed to MetLife Stadium. What a hell of a way to make an entrance. This crowd is loving Rose Flynn.
Tell me what to do.
Oh, wait a second, Donnie. You know what that means.
Oh, here she comes. The JM Pro Women's Champion making her way down into MetLife Stadium to defend her championship. She's flying down here. Forget about it.
And a pose that she uses all the time. I've always just called it the sway. But Donnie, you gotta argue that here tonight, this crowd might confuse it for that New York Jets taunt.
Forget about it. The fans behind it right now. That's probably what they think it is. That's what I thought it was. Forget about it. You think of Jersey, you think of the Jets.
Well, she was doing this way before Jersey, way before America. Pseudo Madness just continuously kept the same style, the same attitude, and the same composure throughout her run here in JM Promotions. That is why she is going to be one of the most notorious JM Pro Women's champions since Tiffany Weaver.
Tiffany Weaver undefeated in season 1. Most dominant champion I've ever seen. Pseudo Madness could be a close second. If she wins this match tonight, she could make her case.
And there you see it, Donnie, the Women's Championship title up for grabs. There's no more talk. There's no more speculation. It is about to happen right here, right now, with the introduction of Rose Flynn.
There's the challenger, Rose Flynn, ready to go.
But in the opposite corner is the notorious JM Pro Women's Champion, Pseudo Madness.
And Pseudo Madness looks all business right now. She looks ready to go as well. And she looks at the title, hands it over to the ref. Rose Flynn trying to take a look at the title. That's what you could win. We'll see if it happens tonight.
Well, this crowd here in MetLife knows what's on the line. Our part 1 of a 2-part main event. And here we go. Women's Championship bout. Front headlock by Pseudo Madness. Ducks the left arm. Strike by Rose Flynn. Flips her over. And now Rose Flynn immediately on the outside. Comes right back in, though. Takes advantage of Pseudo Madness sleeping into a backdrop. And now Rose Flynn with a quick kick to the chest. Bringing up Pseudo to her feet, but a quick arm drag counter by Pseudo Madness. Pseudo Madness now has Rose Flynn by the hair, and then just bringing her face first into that top turnbuckle multiple times until the count of 10. Pseudo Madness, the champion, back in control of the match. And that is exactly where she needs to be. And I spoke too soon with a quick leg sweep by Rose Flynn, who then gets dodged by Pseudo, and goes for a pump handle slam, but then gets counted into a cross-body takedown by Rose Flynn into a front-face DDT. Rose Flynn doing whatever she can to win this matchup in a ripcord knee takedown into the hook of the leg. 1, and a kick out right after 1.
Kick out after 1 is going to take a lot more than that to beat Pseudo Madness. Pseudo Madness back at her feet, but thrown to the corner.
Goes to the spear and misses. Pseudo Madness then clotheslines Rose Flynn into the corner and then drags her out of it into the sit-down powerbomb, but doesn't even get a pin attempt before Rose Flynn able to kick out of it. And there's a great belly-to-belly suplex by the champion onto Rose Flynn. Rose in trouble. Now, Pseudo setting up Rose. Goes to the super kick, connects. Falls on top of her. Another pin and predicament. 1, 2, and a kick out right at the 2 count.
Yeah, she pinned her kind of lazy, and that might have been the reason she didn't get the 3 count right there. But nonetheless, she stays on top of her.
And continues to work on the leg. Rose Flynn in trouble, getting stomped out in the back of the head, in the back of the lower back. And now torquing the arm out of the socket. Pseudo Madness doing whatever she can to stay on the offensive to make sure Rose Flynn can't get a breather. Great leg drop there, but a leg sweep by Rose Flynn to counter out of it. Brings up Pseudo to her feet. And a roundhouse kick to the midsection, puts her against the ropes. Wait a second. Look at the straight to Rose Flynn, who just belly to bellies her over the top rope onto the outside.
Oh, belly to belly over the top. And Pseudo Madness in trouble now. Rose Flynn showing off her incredible strength.
While quickly Pseudo cutting off Rose. cutting off Rose, throwing her back in the ring. Now Pseudo gets back in control, off the ropes as Rose goes for a Hurricane Rana, but caught into a powerbomb. Rose Flynn back in control. Ducks the clothesline, runs into another Pseudo clothesline attempt. Now Pseudo brings Rose back to her feet. And wait, there's another belly-to-belly that we just saw earlier.
Pseudo Madness staying on top of her opponent right now. Now she's working on her arms and her back.
Putting the knee to the center of the back while stretching out both arms. Really making Rose Flynn feel completely uncomfortable. And this is a submission maneuver. Ends up breaking the hold though. Follows up with a forearm shot. Goes to the super kick. Caught by Rose. Rose throws the elbow into the thigh. Now has Pseudo in a Death Valley position. And then guillotine drops her on the top rope using the ring as a weapon.
Yeah, using that ring as a weapon. Now she's stalking Pseudo, but Pseudo reverses it.
Great forearm shot to the lower back, and then a reverse neck breaker takedown, leg drop, hook of the leg. 1, 2, oh, not even a 2 count, Donnie.
Oh, not even a 2 count. Pseudo Madison gonna have to inflict more damage onto her opponent first. And, oh, here she goes. She got that arm again.
And a rear waist lock, but an elbow to get out of it. Rose Flynn wise to throw that elbow shot into a ripcord, belly to belly.
And she's celebrating.
Yeah, Rose Flynn trying to get back in control, back with the momentum. Clothesline followed by a second. Ducks Pseudo's clothesline off the ropes into a flying clothesline that connects. Now Rose Flynn in complete control in that roundhouse. Forearm shot into the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. That's a 2.5 count, Donnie.
Yeah, that was close. With Pseudo Madness still in the match. Oh, Rose Flynn using that strength again.
And that's a spin around face buster. Thought it was going to be a gut wrench slam, but there's an arm drag by Pseudo. Goes for the kick and whiffs, but then grabs the face of Rose and just slaps her straight in the face.
And she slapped the taste out of Rose Flynn's mouth. Rose Flynn's slow to get up.
Rose Flynn goes for the right hand strike, gets countered into a kick to the midsection. Pseudo still in control. Now puts Rose Flynn in the corner. Trio woe position right here. Oh my God, Donnie, you know what it's gonna be.
Unfortunately, I know what this move is gonna be. It's gonna be coast to coast. He's gonna try to go from the east to the west.
And oh my God, barely makes it.
Yeah, so she barely made it to the mid-south on that one. Forget about it.
Unbelievable. I don't even know how she really connected with Rose or not, but here's the pin attempt. 1, 2, and a kick out right after 2. And Donnie, you were right. Didn't even make it to the west side.
Nah, she didn't. She thought it was over. She's celebrating right now. She didn't get the 3 count. I don't know if she knows that right now. But now, oh, she finally figured it out. She gets back on her opponent.
There's a clothesline, followed by a second. Off the rope comes Pseudo, and a big single leg lariat by Pseudo Madness. Picks up Rose Flynn to her feet. Wait, countered by Rose. Rose from behind, kick to the back of the knee. Wait, Fisherman's hook driver into a pin. 1, 2, and a kick out right before 3. And Rose Flynn almost had it there. Wait, from behind again. Great maneuver. Another pin attempt. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Ah, the champion not done, showing resiliency. I don't know how she kicked out of it though. She doesn't even know where she is right now. She's still on the mat. Rose Flynn helping her to her feet.
Ripcord knee strike by Rose Flynn. And wisely the champion rolls out to the outside of the ring. You can't lose out there, Donnie.
Yeah, if I was Pseudo Madness, that would be my exact strategy, is to stay out there for 10 seconds and win by countout. Forget about it.
And that is the champion's advantage. The champion gets counted out. They cannot lose the title. But Rose Flynn knows that. She's out there fighting tooth and nail with Pseudo, trying to get her back in the ring. Pseudo knows the stipulation. What Pseudo unfortunately goes back in the ring, gets thrown up into a Death Valley position. F5! F5! 1, 2, 3 right there. Rose Flynn defeat Pseudo Madness. Rose Flynn is your new women's champion.
Rose Flynn ends up picking up the victory after Pseudo Madness' mistake. She should have stayed on the outside for those 10 seconds, and she still would have been champion. Forget about it. But in the end, Rose Flynn picked up the advantage and picked up the victory, and is now the JM Pro Women's Champion.
And this is your replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. But your champion, your new women's champion to end season 3 is Rose Flynn. And we're moving on. Donnie, we're at the main event. 3 hours long. We got one match left. Christian Maniac, one-on-one with J Omega for the first time ever. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready for this. I'm ready to go. This is a match I've been waiting for all night. And I think that Christian Maniac is going to walk out the new JM Pro Heavyweight Champion. For the last few weeks, J Omega has been attacking Christian Maniac, sneak attacking him. And that's just been cowardly, you know, and to me, a sign of fear.
Well, if you want to talk about fear, you need to talk no further than the man right here. A member of the Fathers of Fear. Here is Christian Maniac.
Here comes the JM Pro World Champion, J Omega, after his weeks of cowardly attacks. Can't cowardly attack Christian Maniac tonight. He's going to get in the ring with a one-on-one and put that championship gold on the line. Will he retain and finish the season as the heavyweight champion? Well, we're going to find out soon enough. Forget about it.
And there it is, Donnie. JM Promotions World Championship on the line. The match everyone's been waiting for. And here he is, arguably the most popular, the most decorated pro wrestler in the community, Christian Maniac. And there is the champion. He calls himself the Blue-Eyed Dragon of the Red Dragon Yakuza. Tonight, the Golden Dragon. He is the JM Promotions World Heavyweight Champion, J. Omega.
And after this night's over, the only gold he might be wearing is what's on his attire. I mean, forget about it. But J. Omega has been very successful as far as the season. I can't deny him that.
This is the first time these two have faced anywhere in this community, and we got it right here, right now, only on JM Promotions. It is Maniac Omega 1, and here we go. Right away, jab in a backhand, collar elbow tie-up, pushed off by Omega. Omega hits Maniac with the knee strike. Now picks him up for a body slam. Quickly countered out by Christian Maniac into a reverse DDT. Christian Maniac waiting for Omega to get back to his feet. Now from behind, sunset flip roll up, one. Wait, counter by Omega, one. And wait, another counter by Christian, one. In a series of pin attempts, back and forth by these two men. They exchange right hands. Great roundhouse kick by the champion. Christian Maniac getting back to his feet now and slams the champion down.
Christian Maniac slamming the champion down, trying to get in control of this match early with the champion with a reversal.
What a hip toss by Omega. And now Christian Maniac in a bad way. Gets to his feet, but a great double leg takedown. Goes for the quick kick to the chest, but a dragon screw leg takedown by the champion. These men going back and forth. Oh, now Maniac in a bad way with a German. And here goes the champion not letting up with a dragon suplex. And what are we going to see for the third time? There's a straight jacket German. One. Straight jacket German into a bridge. Sorry. But wait. T-bone suplex by Christian Maniac.
Yeah, there's a beautiful T-bone suplex right there by Christian Maniac. Now he's getting the champion back on his feet. With the champion with a reversal again, throws him right into the corner.
And then Omega ducks Maniac's clothesline attempt, follows it up, clotheslining him into the corner. And then there's the predicament we just saw Maniac in. That springboard leg drop off the apron, over the apron. And now Omega, gets caught. And there's a dragon screw leg takedown by Maniac now. And these two men are just continuously jockeying for position. Quick kick takedown by Omega now. And now Irish whip. Christian Maniac goes over the top rope onto the outside.
He throws him onto the outside. If I was J. Omega, I'd go to the outside with him and get the 10 count. But J. Omega, he's just looking at him. He's just laughing at his opponent, telling him to get up. I think he just wants to inflict pain on him.
Well, Maniac gets back in the ring. Irish whips Omega into the corner, but then counters into that strike off the apron. Oh, wait a second. Unbelievable DDT right there by Christian Maniac onto the champion. The champion counters into a shoulder takedown. And like I continuously say, it's back and forth, Donnie. I don't know who is going to get the upper hand at any moment. This time, Christian Maniac in complete control. Rolls over Omega. One. Then a kick out after one.
Yeah, this has been a back and forth matchup thus far. But in the end, the competitor that makes the least amount of mistakes is probably going to win this match. This match is going to be a tough one.
But this is deja vu, Donnie. Now Christian Maniac throws Omega over the top rope onto the outside like we saw vice versa earlier in the matchup. But this time Maniac follows Omega on the outside. Might have been a mistake. A reversal by Omega, who gets back in the ring. Followed by Maniac. Both men standing in the ring. Irish whip by Omega. Christian Maniac in a bad way. Goes to the knee strike. Misses. Countered by Maniac, who gets him with a knee strike up to the top rope. Now off the top rope. Great elbow drop right there by Christian Maniac into the pin. One. Did a kick out after one.
Yeah, kick out after one after that elbow drop. And the champion is far from done.
Double leg takedown by the champion. And a standing shooting star press by Omega. Hook of the leg. One. And a kick out after one again, this time by the champion.
Yeah, Jay Omega with the 1 count, but Christian Maniac back on his feet.
And a flying forearm shot that puts Omega on his back. And now he brings him right back to his feet and drives him face first into the mat. And now Christian Maniac in complete control. But wait a second, spoke too soon. Jawbreaker by the champion. Jay Omega now has Christian Maniac around his back. He drives him neck first into the mat. Brings him back to his feet. Wait a second. Here we go again. Burning hammer by Jay Omega on the Christian Maniac. Into the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. Right after 2, Jay Omega can't believe it.
Yeah, he can't believe it, but he's going to get back onto the offensive. Now he's stalking Christian Maniac. He'll be looking for the Omega driver.
And wait a second. And you called it. There it is. Connects with the Omega driver from Jay Omega. 1, 2, and a kick out. Christian Maniac kicks out of the Omega driver.
Oh, man, it's going to take more than one tonight. One of those nights. Forget about it. Is he looking for another one right here already? No.
Wait, roll through by Christian Maniac into a drop toe hold. That just busted Jay Omega open, but a kick to the midsection counter by Jay Omega, the champion. Well, then, all of a sudden, hits him with a sidewinder and a hook of the leg. No, it isn't. 1, 2, 3 right there, Jay Omega. Jay Omega still your world champion. Here is your replay, brought to you by Crossface Pro. Give it to him, Donnie.
Jay Omega retaining the World Championship tonight. He started off as the first champion this season. And guess what? He finishes as champion. Forget about it. And that's it. This is it. This is the season 3 finale. This is the end. And we'll be back next year for 2K20. Season 4. Forget about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here tonight for this very special Supercard 3-peat here on Friday the 13th. Jay Omega continuously shows his dominance here in JM Promotions in his first season. From start to finish, this man has been dominant. Jay Omega continuously is on top of the JM Pro mountain. We'd like to thank everyone that has joined us and supported us here in JM Promotions for this season. And we very, very hope we'll see you real soon next season in 2K20. Thank you, and we will see you next time.
And I recall the past real vaguely. I remember everything they'd say. Maybe thought that I was crazy, thinking that one day they'd see my name. Love being a loner, always moving closer. Knew exactly what I wanted to have. Fear of growing older, chip all on my shoulder. Told myself I'm never looking back. And now I'm cold and dissonant. I'm losing my innocence.